If I was Vlad, I would do it.
All right then.
I don't have what Vlad has.
I saw that clip where y'all was talking crazy about me. I'm like, what? They talking crazy about me?
Wait, no, hold on.
Cory doesn't realize that the average person believes he hits women and fights women. The world is against you. Now is the time because Joe Budden just responded.
Like, he's been like, yo, people looked at me sideways because I'm up here on this show. Like,
Cory Holcomb is destroying his career and everybody else around him.
we back with the Patreon. We back live again and again.
TMI, but not really. I didn't even get to shower the night before. First week without white man.
Yep.
And we almost didn't have to say it. They can probably feel it.
Nah, I ain't rocking those.
Nah, rock
Why not?
those,
I ain't
nigga.
rocking those.
Basquiat, nigga.
Come on.
What are y'all doing?
Real change won't happen until violence occurs.
And it's happening right now. You stand for anything?
Yeah, I do. Just tell me the cause and I'll tell you where I stand on it. Download numbers are flimsy at
Janky.
best.
I think what Charlamagne was speaking about
He
was
said
just
one is greater than the other. The audio is greater than the video. That's what he said.
I'm not
Okay, ladies,
nobody said I was sitting here. Yo, am I
He's
crazy?
saying-
Am I crazy, though?
Yes, you
Am
are
I
crazy.
No, I
think-
didn't ask you. I know what you think.
I
You're
think
yelling.
I see what's happening here.
Welcome, America. Back again, once again, time and time again. This is Homeroom University, the podcast about your favorite podcast, and I'm your classmate, Tony.
Jay Nobles.
AJ the Menace.
White man
man.
is on a milk carton right now. He's missing.
White man is on a different type of mission. Pray
Maybe
for
I'll
him.
make that I might make that the cover this week. White man on the milk carton.
On a milk carton, missing.
Yeah.
That's pretty good,
Or
actually.
maybe even a wanted sign.
Yeah,
Yeah, like we got a ransom. We're going to pay you 25 cents to find this nigga.
exactly.
So much he means to us. But
He's a
shout out to White Man. He's on the bigger, better things.
Yeah, man. He gonna fall on his feet like a stray cat would. But
You know, he
if anything, while y'all worrying about white man, like the video, share, subscribe, comment down below your hashtag office hours. Partner in the end of the show, we get to talk to y'all one-on-one conversations. Yes.
You can even
Hashtag-
ask us where the white man is. We'll tell you exactly
Yeah.
where he works.
Hashtag office hours. Support it.
Address and all.
But yes.
Any other church announcements?
Church announcements. That's not this show.
Yeah, it's not. This is the only word I could think of to say that.
No, we're back. Patreon is back this week
Oh, yeah.
because they had been
Yes.
neglecting. Honestly, the scheduling is back now. I think we're done in the Raleigh area with like inclement weather.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had a lot of snow.
Yeah, the last 2 weekends. One weekend was ice storm. The second weekend was actually a snowstorm. So I think we're done, and things will be on a regular schedule again.
Should be.
You know, it should be at least. Yeah, 'cause
It'll
the
just
we-
be regular cold, so we'll still be here.
right. Niggas can deal with that, but we had some like real ass shit happen in the last 2 weekends. So
Yeah.
the schedules of just things dropping and coming out were just all over the fucking place. We'll get some normalcy again finally in February
Yeah.
because January was kind of a mess all over the place. But we're back.
Happy Black History Month.
Happy
Patreon
Black
still
History.
$5. This is the first time we dropped a Patreon in like 3 weeks. Sorry for those who have been on there supporting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we literally just couldn't get here.
And appreciate y'all that's been on there just supporting.
Yeah, I felt bad. I did drop the last two solo videos I did put them on Patreon because I was like, might as well. Something has to go over here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Even though I put them on YouTube, it's like,
Yeah.
at least it won't be a dead fucking profile. Or
Yeah.
nothing would have been uploaded at all.
Something
for 3
has to be
weeks.
lit up,
Yeah.
even if it is something that's free.
Yeah, so I put those up there, which, that's not always bad.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, nah.
Did they like them?
Yeah, they did. They commented on them and stuff like that. So
I was like, yo,
good.
fuck them other niggas, leave them.
yeah, man. So we'll get back to that. I'm gonna get back to that this week as well too. It's podcasts, all that, man.
All that. But let's get into some good watches or good watch.
Good watch.
Hello, good watches. Tony Yayo, Uncle Murder, Flagrant 2. Alex Media.
Yes. Yes.
Akash is thanking like the stars aligned for him to I don't know why he wasn't there. I'm assuming he had something to do.
Yeah.
And just for a moment, the comment section.
Let's start the show. What's up?
Sorry, go ahead.
And just for a moment, the comment section gave him a break.
Yeah.
Just a slight one. Because
Yeah.
we had another nigga whose name starts with A,
Bigger fish to fry.
and that they did. It was a crab boil, nigga.
Smell like pussy in here.
It was funny, and there was just a lot of moments where Alex was challenged on things that he's normally not challenged on. See, he's normally the blackest dude in the room.
Which, if you are the only black dude in the room, that's a lot of leeway. It's a lot of leeway, and it's not the best position to be in.
But you're also the barometer for cool.
Yeah.
And so he was getting his nails painted.
Yeah.
Pulling up to this flagrant studio. And, of course, they had jokes, but they couldn't go too far because he's the black guy in the room.
Exactly.
Until another black guy comes through in eclipses. Tony Yayo had a very, he found the humor in his nails immediately. And he just never let it go.
Yeah.
Go back to the note page. I know, I'm sorry you got all that shit loaded up. And go to that last link. This is perfect. They put it all together for us. Because I had a bunch of timestamps. We ain't even going to do all that. We don't have a white man.
Yeah, so basically, it was a hip hop opinion.
You too.
Well, Alex tried to, I think this is Instagram. Alex tried to have hip hop opinions, but they were all bad.
Yeah.
And Tony Yayo couldn't hear him.
Exactly.
Because he was talking with his hands, and on his hands, it was glittery nails.
Yeah.
Uncle Murder saw them shits, and he just started laughing. He didn't say nothing. He was just like, you one of those niggas.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all ready?
Yeah, this is a compilation of some great moments from this recent flagrant.
Don't ever listen. I'm just saying.
Fab is better than Banks.
Yo, you know what Banks would say? You got your nails painted. You can't give an opportunity.
He was just saying that he thinks that Eminem's overrated.
He was talking crazy. Show him the nails. Show him. You take his opinion.
Old head niggas, man.
You know, a Diddy party, niggas gonna be dancing.
Nah.
That's
Did you think about taking off the nails for today?
Nah, I didn't, but I wish I did. What are y'all going to talk about on the pod?
Fucking talking about you. Niggas like you. With painted nails and opinions. I do like violent movies. I do want to watch Scarface. I do want to watch Training Day. I do want to watch Menace Society. You might want to watch a Tyler Perry movie. Some laid back and some.
Yo, come on.
Yayo refuses to live in a world where someone loves you.
I would want Jay's career over 50.
So
you're fucking on drugs.
This was bad.
Yeah.
This was real bad. It got to the point where everybody in the comments was like, yo, Alex is a good sport. He kept laughing throughout the whole thing because they was just going in on this nigga.
Yeah.
There was one point in time,
He
Alex
needed that though.
Yeah.
Because it's ridiculous.
Because he's always
goofy.
been the only black dude in the room. He hasn't been held accountable.
Painting your nails, I think, is fucking ridiculous. So it's like you can't get away with that around normal black people.
Yeah.
We don't even let you get away with the knee tattoos, and that's on the spectrum of like crazy. That's nowhere near getting your nails painted.
Yeah,
Nowhere. Nowhere.
Even if you're gothic, like getting them black, okay. But you better look the part.
Or a rock star.
You better look the part, motherfucker. Don't.
rock
This
star,
ain't just
yeah.
no freebie that you could just
Yeah,
get.
you can't dress in Supreme and then have your fingernails painted black. Like,
Nah,
you gotta have.
nah.
I need cigarettes, ripped jeans, and a little bit of
fishnet.
like 3-day funk.
Yeah. I never got dudes that painted their nails though. I just never.
They do it for the bitches.
Neither did Yayo.
They do
well,
it for
that's
the
what
few-
they say, but I think
that's what they say. They do it for the couple girls that be like, "Oh, I like your nails," and I like a guy that takes care of the nails. Then they just go too far.
because that was the same shit that niggas back in the day that used to go to the barber and get their eyebrows lined up. They would say the same shit.
Lined
It's
up
for
or the
bitches.
slit?
Not the slit.
Okay.
Arched.
Yeah.
Like let me make sure this is a 90-degree angle and this one's perpendicular.
Yeah.
That's cultural, depending on what culture you are, though.
Puerto Ricans.
Well, we know how AJ feels
Guidos.
about Hispanics.
Guidos, Hispanics, Middle Easterns be getting they shit fucking lined up.
Middle Easterns get a little bit
Just because of how
slack.
hairy they are
Like
in
you probably
general.
have to tame that shit
yeah,
eventually.
I do think they get a little bit of a slack.
Their
'cause they're
eyebrows
just-
would grow
yeah.
to their hairlines if they didn't
Yeah.
stop.
So they get a little bit of a slack. But yeah, like the white Guidos do that shit. There's quite a few cultures that do it. It just depends on where you at for real, whether it's acceptable or not.
Yeah, but no African tribes do. So we
Yeah,
gonna
I
ride
don't think
with that.
I don't think niggas is really riding with that.
Not in Muslim culture.
Nope.
Nah.
Not in Muslim culture.
Not on this equator.
So that was one compilation. These
Yeah.
timestamps are irrelevant.
These timestamps are irrelevant. These were just moments I found funny, but like that was just a good. Let's just give these niggas a sample of what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was hilarious though. Watch it. This is definitely a good. Like it'll make you forget that Andrew got Trump elected.
Definitely.
That Akashi's.
Got Trump elected.
It'll make you forget about a lot of shit. You can just have a good time. It's like an amusement park.
I forgot
for the
Jay
pod.
Nobles voted for Trump until today. On
Yeah,
Patreon.
I think he's slowly been rebranding, just real quiet.
Rebranding.
Yeah, he just trying to hide behind my politics now.
Nigga, ain't nobody trying to hide behind socialism, nigga.
You haven't put down no firm politics yet.
You don't watch
No.
LOI. You're crazy.
Well,
as fuck.
he's a socialist. Ugh.
You don't watch LOI.
It's
Not the whole thing,
disgusting.
no.
Yeah, nah. See, you got to get to the. We like to hide the candy up front
He's-
and put the medicine in the back.
He's the most selfish socialist ever. He doesn't know what he kind of is.
When
you
I
know?
asked
you
him
just
what
don't
daily
know.
what daily political stuff he watches, he didn't have an answer either.
When did you ask me that?
A couple weeks ago, I remember.
I remember, nigga.
Nah, that's not true. I watch the news. I watch a couple different pundits. I'm
And
more.
then I said, who are they and what news chat outlets? You didn't have an answer.
I have answers because it's not the same niggas I'm going to all the time. That's how you get stuck in the echo chamber. But you wouldn't know that, nigga.
Well, give us 5.
You're not No. How about that?
Give us 3.
Come on, nigga in a tie.
I think if you watch the $5 Patreon, I proved that I've been paying attention to this shit. He's the one that went mute when we started talking about things that matter in the world.
Nah, AJ just doesn't care.
$5 Patreon.
I definitely started the
AJ
Did I
just
start the
don't-
conversation with that?
Yeah.
I don't pay attention to none of that shit.
Yeah.
And I do.
Nigga, we care about podcasts over here.
I don't think so. All right, we going to the bell? I thought this was the
Yeah.
bell.
Yeah, I'm in control. Nobody cares about your opinions, nigga.
Fat fingered.
And that's why I went out on you again.
I mean, you're the one that set this up.
Oh, there it is.
Boom.
Joe Budden and Cory Holcomb. Well, where should we start? Joe Budden ethered Cory Holcomb.
Yeah,
let's just
start- let's
Let's
start
just start there, and then we'll cover what Cory said. So, Joe Budden came in on the back end because crazy. Let me run that back. Cory Holcomb was on 5150.
No
That's
bully.
what you meant, nigga.
Yeah, Cory Holcomb came in on 5150 because everybody has talked about his situation with the footage that came out with him munching. What was it?
I would say
What
a
was the word?
mush.
Mush.
It looked like you hit her.
But that wasn't the word that he used. What was the word that he used though?
I munched.
Munched. Was it munch?
He bit her? He
Nobody
ate her
remember
pussy?
it?
He grabbed her.
remember
He
the
grabbed her
word
by
that
the scruff.
Do
He
y'all know what I'm
scruffed
talking
her.
about?
I know what you're talking about, but
Yeah. Okay. We don't remember the word.
Nah, nobody do.
Oh, okay.
just say munched.
Munch. All right.
Spit.
Munched the bitch. I munched the bitch. So that footage came out, kind of destroyed his career for the next foreseeable 6 months.
He had some
Credibility.
gigs canceled.
6 years or 6 months to a year, because nobody's gonna forget. I mean, people will forget. I think honestly, it's not
Yeah.
gonna damage him forever. He has too much of a foundation. But everybody spoke on it openly because that's what the media does. But apparently, he had the biggest problem with Joe Budden speaking about it because of who Joe Budden is, and I think it was kind of a twofold thing. He was offended that Joe Budden spoke about it because of how big his platform is, and he doesn't respect the man who Joe Budden is. So
Yeah,
that was the double whammy.
And I
You said that timer over.
Say it again. Oh.
I didn't expect Joe Budden to go this hard on Cory. I didn't expect him to have like this, like, yeah, Cory, what the fuck you fucking up? You looking like a bitch ass nigga, woody woo whoop. I didn't expect that.
Cory went crazy though.
Yeah, but that was
Cory's-
after.
Yeah, it was after.
That was after.
It was
And
desperate. And I don't even think he really went crazy.
You don't
I think
so?
he talked loud and said a bunch of like words, but there was nothing to stand on in what he said. What was his big diss to Joe Budden other than like fruit booty buttons?
It-
And gay backdoory
nothing. I mean,
allegations.
yeah, nothing.
You know what I mean? Like it was
Nothing was truly like
there was-
funny or like damaging.
There was a
He
lot of
brought up
moments
the-
where you could tell that like he said one big buzzword so he could like think of another place to land, because there's no real aim of attack.
his main point was that, like, obviously, allegedly, there's some backdooria going on over there at the Budden community. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I've never heard any rumors about it, but apparently everybody knows. And it's also, why is a dude who is alleged to have put hands or
on women before.
talking about my situation, and just contextually, like, that when the story dropped, it was nowhere in the story that Cory had a restraining order on the bitch, which it means nothing, but it kind of means everything. Like, it kind of sets the tone of like what happened beforehand. It's something obviously must have happened for Cory Holcomb to put a restraining order on a woman.
Yeah,
that doesn't even sound.
But like, why are you so quick to be tough with this girl when Anton was in your face talking about let's go outside and you stood still? you was there. But then you're quick to be tough with a woman. Plus, Joe Budden, the point that you're making about potentially being hypocritical, and Joe Budden has allegations. There's footage of this nigga doing it. Those are two different things. Like, we can say that he hit a woman before.
Well, they've said
we saw it.
Yeah, but I'm saying for Joe Budden's side, technically, I'm not trying to make anybody put anybody on a moral high ground. I'm actually trying to put them on the same level. Like, and that's where Cory.
Really? But they not though.
Yeah, but
one was caught on footage, the other one wasn't.
There's allegations and there's evidence of a crime. Those are two different things, though.
I think
they was on you last week for defending that shit.
Yeah,
they was on both of y'all on the episode that I wasn't here. That y'all was reacting to Anton Daniels. I was listening to that shit. I was like,
oh no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the video.
No,
the video post video last.
Yeah,
week.
Yeah,
I don't think it was last week. It was the week before last.
Yeah, no.
So they've been on your ass.
I mean, that's okay. I mean, somebody has to. I have to make somebody feel something, and I'm glad. Somebody is no bully. But all in all, I feel like that's where Cory was coming from. It's like, why is this guy with so many allegations? More than two
have the right to talk about it.
Is that
it's just one of those real quick? It's one of those things. I don't know if it's the best argument, but it is.
Is that the best response to a video of you hitting the girl coming out?
I think it's a response. It might not be the best, but it's shit.
I don't think that's an answer.
It's one of those things where is it not the truth?
What does that have to do with your situation? There's a person with allegations of doing something. We can't say it happened or it didn't happen.
Absolutely.
We can't. But we can say wholeheartedly that Cory Holcomb, what we say, munched. He munched the girl.
Yeah.
On film. He munched. So it's like he don't really have the footing to make that argument. And it's ironic because he's saying that another nigga doesn't have the footing to make an argument against him.
And here's the thing. Cory does have the law on his side.
How?
They're not. Apparently, the judge is siding on him, like on his side. Like this woman is, she's a crazy broad, and
I think their case was dismissed.
Yeah,
I don't think it was ever tried.
Well, and are you talking about this specific incident of him hitting the girl?
Yeah, munishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it's all coming from.
Yeah, this is where it's all coming
from.
So
the judge said, "Oh, this is all good. She crazy. You can just hit her." Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that. Obviously, okay, let's be honest. A black man hitting a woman. There's certain caveats and certain stipulations.
He's up now.
No, I'm just saying. What for a nigga like Cory Holcomb, everything has to go right for a judge to be like, I see why you put your hands on the bitch. That's all. Like, I don't know the specific details, but you said what?
Is that what the judge said?
Nope.
No, that's not what the judge specifically said. But
I don't even think
because I wasn't in there.
I don't. Yeah, what are you talking about?
But I'm saying
dismissed.
Yes, because
that means we didn't talk about anything. The judge looked at both sides and said, y'all are both goofy. Good out.
Listen, I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah, but
he didn't say, yo, Cory, I would have hit that bitch too.
I'm not saying that he said that verbatim, but I am saying Cory, had it been like Cory Holcomb just goddamn Donkey Kong the bitch on the top of her head.
I mean, I really don't. Even if the judge was like, nigga, we good. I don't give a fuck. There's footage of him hitting a woman that didn't appear to be trying to attack the nigga.
Yeah, he just had a restraining order on her.
This is just a restraining order. And this is off the back of him being fake tough with a dude.
Yeah, it's like the timing of it is terrible.
Because it's just like, it would, of course, he hit a woman. It would always be wrong.
Yeah.
But it goes to show his character even more.
Yeah.
Because you had the opportunity to prove that your wrists were bisexual.
Yeah.
And they not.
E for everyone.
E for everyone.
We play the game. Well, we don't hit no women yet. But they play the game.
They play the game. He from Chicago, old school pimp.
Let's hear what he had to say.
Should we listen to Joe Budden first?
His crew.
Let's listen to him first.
Fruit Booty Buttons is a serial woman beater. Fruit Booty Buttons is a serial woman beater. Was talking about how he sat. They said the girl said he sat on my stomach and made me have a miscarriage. You know what he said? I didn't sit. I sat on top of her titties or something. He said I sat on where her breast was. That's where I was sitting.
Oh wow.
Fruit Booty Buttons, I know you ain't talking crazy about me, homie. I know you ain't talking crazy about me, homie. I mean, most of the time, all you guys who say what you say, I don't care what you say online. I expect you to talk about me. Yeah, Fruit Booty Buttons. They know who I'm talking about. Fruit Booty Buttons. That motherfucker say, I think he said I was a bitch-ass nigga or something. Yeah, I'll be a bitch-ass nigga online. Online, I'm a bitch-ass nigga. Man to man, I ain't no bitch-ass nigga, homie. But man to man, you a serial woman beater. Everybody do the homework on Fruit Booty Buttons and all of the women that have accused him of actually beating them up. Since you want some heat, since you couldn't leave me alone. Everybody do the research on Fruit Booty Buttons and see how he is a serial woman beater. Fruit Booty Buttons? Yeah. Yeah. You and your crew talk about that since y'all need subject matter, because y'all admit y'all watch me. I don't watch y'all. I just saw that. I saw that clip where y'all was talking crazy about me. I'm like, what? They talking crazy about me?
Wait, no, hold on. I love this part.
Women. Do you think this is a lie? A lot of men who mess with men and women fight women. Is that a lie? It is my opinion that a lot of men who sleep with men and women fight women.
Well, if your girl got
Can we pause?
Yeah.
So does Cory fuck dudes too?
I guess
Just from hitting a woman. What is he saying?
Yeah, when he said that, I said, well,
what the
is
fuck
that?
did you just admit?
Yeah,
Exactly.
I don't know. That was
pretty
crazy.
stupid.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing in his head,
Yeah.
munching a bitch is completely different.
Then
But-
backdoor you?
Yeah, then fighting, I guess. But I mean, putting your hands on a woman is putting your hands on a
You
woman.
put your hands on it.
But, you know,
In this moment, when he went on this like rant or whatever, mind you, I always knew who Cory Holcomb was, seen him in plenty of things, Wildin' Out, whatever. But I've never watched 5150 faithfully. I've watched it more faithfully over the last, let's say, like 90 days or 60 days.
yeah.
And then when we first covered it, I was like, man, this nigga has such a strong foundation. Why doesn't he have a Patreon and all these other things? And okay, if you think everybody's gay, why don't you have like your own thing that's big enough?
Pause.
But yeah, but like watching how he's acting now in the midst of like all this happening,
Yeah.
I'm like, boy, he does not handle this shit well at
He's
all.
feeling-
like,
he's
does
feeling
not-
the pressure.
He does not handle it well at all. Because there was another clip, I don't know exactly where it's at. He was like, I'm losing gigs.
I got that.
I was like, what the fuck?
That one's in there.
He said it like, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, losing gigs. Yeah, I was like, whoa, what the? Okay,
Which is
duh.
crazy. Yeah.
Duh, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
that's gonna happen after a video comes out of you hitting a woman.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He said,
Like,
That's how the world works,
yeah, bro. That's just it is what it
There's-
is, bro.
Every time he speaks about it, he brings up those two white names. I'm sorry, bad journalists here, but I forgot the names.
Yeah.
And he's like, y'all done did it again. Like, he
Harvey
bring-
and
there's
talking about the TMZ people.
there are
Harvey,
there
Levitt,
are
Harvey
two
Levitt, and
there are allegedly two people on this earth that are
have it
trying
out for
to
him.
bring
trying to
Cory
destroy
down.
him.
But that's every nigga who don't take accountability. There's always a conglomerate against them. It's always the media. It's like, it's just another person he can point to be like, it's y'all fault. I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Cory doesn't realize the average person believes he hits women and fights women. And then he had the nerve to say people that are bisexual fight women. Like, that shit is the wildest.
Do y'all?
Yeah.
That is the wildest thing in the world. Because in his mind, he truly believes that we have a separation between munching and punching.
Yeah.
Like, there's a clear separation that he thinks the average person is on.
Yeah.
Which is the wildest part.
He was like, nah, I ain't hit her. I just stopped the momentum. Like, nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy.
And while there is a difference, the point still stands that it's like you put your hands on a woman.
There we go.
You put your hands on a
Yo,
woman.
just
These are the
say
takes we
you
come every week
5150, nigga.
I'm just saying
say
it's like
5150, what does that actually stand for? I know it's a liquor.
it's crazy. It's like a crazy mental.
It's like you just lost
It's
your
the
goddamn
mental.
mind.
I don't know if that's
That's the combination he hit the
Fuck.
girl with. 5-1.
that's a mental code. I forgot what for. It's a mental code.
It's magic.
Yeah, it means like insane. Like,
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
so the show name
I guess
is.
it's working because this shit is fucking crazy.
But nah, man. Cory Holcomb, he's feeling the pressure right now. He feels like the big conglomerate TMZ is out to give him. 5150 refers to California Welfare and Institution Code 5150, which authorizes qualified officers and clinicians to involuntary detain a person for up to 72 hours for psychiatric evaluation if they are deemed a danger to themselves or others. Whoa. Or gravely disabled due to mental health disorder.
Yeah, that's a
So,
pretty cool slogan to have for your show.
It's definitely, it adds up. And he's been saying it for years, like, hey, man, this 5150 show.
He's been
Roll it
telling
out.
us.
Let it out.
He's been honest about his mental health.
But if you skip 20 seconds ahead in that video we was just watching, there's a little bit more juice in it.
Like a tangerine.
About right there.
I didn't know he said something.
Man, them motherfuckers be talking cash money.
All you gotta do is call Method Man. You know, he's scared of Method Man.
Who is?
Rakim,
Yeah, boy.
Have you ever seen Method Man up close?
Method Man is a savage.
Method Man is a big motherfucker, dog.
Yeah, but he talked a little stuff about Method years ago, and Method ran up on him.
Method ran up on him, as he should.
What's that Method?
I can't run up on you. I ain't got time, homie. I ain't got time. But I'm just saying, fruit booty buttons.
No, this ain't about fighting. This about jokes. I hope they respond because if we can do
They ain't gonna respond. They ain't because they know I know he's switch hitting. He know I know. I've been said that's backdooria over there. I've been said that's backdooria over there.
Well, if they backdoor, they brave for sitting on them white couches.
That's right. Look up, dude. Look how many women who said dude jumped on her. Look how many women got claims against him jumping on them. You know, if one woman said, all right, if two women said, if more than two women have said, hey, you want some attention? Bring some more attention to that. Fruit Booty Buttons is a serial woman beater.
Okay,
you know who else?
The way
Jesus
he looks
Christ.
at the camera just to make sure the message lands. Like after he called, he was like, Fruit Booty Buttons.
That logic, that logic is
so
sound though.
stupid.
What exactly?
The logic is sound of if multiple women say if you put hands on them, you probably put hands on at least one. Like I agree with that, especially if we haven't seen any. But then I also
That means
saw
something probably happened.
something
just
is
based
happening
off the
very
edge.
close enough because
Yeah.
it's like why, just like Trey Songz, it's like why do beaches keep saying you're locking them in rooms
Yeah,
and stuff?
and
You
you
know what I
know
mean?
it's
Like,
like-
Yeah.
So it's like obviously we haven't
He
had
was
any
like, the
video
story's
of
not
it.
changing.
And you have a lot of victims with the same story. So
Yeah.
I do believe there's something, whether he beat him or he munched him. Talking about Joe Budden.
Yeah.
Something close
Because
has
there's a
happened more
difference.
than once.
Something
sure.
probably happened, but we can't
Yeah.
say for certain.
We can't say for certain,
Yeah.
but we can say for
Except
certain.
when it comes to 5150.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can at least say something for certain. We know Cory would put his hands on a woman in the form of a munch at bare minimum.
He would do it in public in front of security cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which to me, I think that's enough I'd swing on, like he would swing on a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I think
Yeah.
what I saw justifies enough to where,
Yeah.
you beat bitches too.
If you can do that in public, what are you hiding? Like, what are you uncomfortable showing people you would do?
Yeah. Maybe dragging her. That's about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'll do a little.
Well, you?
Right.
No. Him.
So that wasn't a question, nigga.
You grabbing her by like the top of her mouth. just-
Dragging isn't my hard stop.
Yeah, nah.
Hey, just say, man, just a little pull on the bitch.
No.
Unless she consents.
Yeah. So this nigga is crazy, man. I think he's hilarious. It's now hilarious. And it's like now within these like last 30 days, I'm like, oh, this is why he's not as big as he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It all makes sense.
He's a loose cannon.
It all
Yeah.
makes sense.
He seems very impulsive. I don't know if he plans for the future. That Joe Budden said his fake plant is dying. If you can't take care of a fake plant, if you can't keep a fake plant alive, you probably
Joe
can't run a
saying
podcast.
that, we're gonna listen to Joe's rant. I didn't realize how bad this fake plant looked.
Nigga, it looks
I've always hated this hat being here, especially because nobody wants to wear it. But that shit is fucked up.
It looks like they hang their hats on it.
Or like people rub against it quite often.
Yeah,
I don't know
always
if
the
that's-
detail. Joe's gonna cook you about the room.
He's
gonna cook you about
He's
the
a
room.
feng shui kind of.
He's a room observer.
Yeah.
It's more than just you.
Was he the one that said something about Gilly's window in his bedroom?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
He's
he
also
understands
cooked
architecture.
Rory Amal when they were doing the podcast from his living room. And he was like, put the coffee pot away. We could see it sitting on the counter still. Like,
yo, this nigga an elitist.
And after that, it was like, clean them cords up. There's cords everywhere. After that, they moved studios. So
like, yo, why your curtains all wrinkly?
He's always gonna cook the room.
Classism. Gotta love it.
Yeah, he's gonna cook the room. I should have went back.
He's got bougie eyes now.
But if actually, this is a good segue because Cory Holcomb.
Is this a bell segue or is this a?
Go ahead, do it with the bell.
I think it is because we have to go over to what Joe said. We can't just leave it what this nigga said.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, so I guess that last clip should have been titled Cory Holcomb loses his goddamn mind. You know what I mean? Because this is the one where Joe actually ethers him.
And this was
the Joe Budden podcast. This is the most recent episode.
And this was Cory Holcomb was responding to this?
No, Joe's responding to Cory in this.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. I think we should just get right into this.
Yeah, just let him. It's pretty poetic.
Yeah.
While I'm on the topic of losers, I went home the other day and saw that Cory Holcomb still had my name in his mouth. I'm really so confused about that with all the controversy he's been caught up in lately. Cory Holcomb, you don't fight well enough to do this with me. Like, we have video with you. You're not smart enough, strong enough, big enough, fast enough to do none of this you're talking about with me. We saw you with the homie Anton. He asked you to walk outside, and you remained stationary, Cory Holcomb. Please keep my name out of your mouth, and don't take anything I'm saying as, like, a threat to you. I wouldn't plan on doing nothing when I see you. Actually, if I saw you and we were breathing the same airspace, I would take it as a threat to me, a threat from God, a threat from life that we even in the same fucking circumference, nigga. Cory Holcomb, your fall from disgrace has been one that should be studied, from kind of funny to kind of bummy to I'm just the dummy. You over there struggling. You look a sandwich away from welfare. You dusty dog shit in the face looking motherfucker, boy. Cory Holcomb, I can't believe that you are engaging this way when you fight that way. Honestly, it's over. You over there just lonely and poor. Your co-host look bad. Not the woman. I'm not talking about her. Everything over there look bad. I know you down bad because you on a Costco table podding in front of a fake plant that appears to be dying. You failed at fatherhood. You hate yourself. You hate your daughter. Your daughter hates you. You failed at fatherhood, finances. You failed at funny. Your pod sucks. You failed at fodder. You just a failure all around the board. And don't forget the original point. You don't fight well enough to do none of this with nobody. So prayers up to Cory Holcomb. We're not going to go back and forth in an exchange because I just don't feel the need to do that with you. I was just shocked to see that you still had a voice over there.
Damn. You should have did that over the ether beat.
No, man, please. For Cory, please. Cory over there, no shape up, a dusty derby. Cory looked like he looked like Grandless Pooba. Grandless Pooba. Cory over there looking like the store runner for a black biker gang. Cory looked like he covered in just warts and scabs. Cory looked ashy yet damp.
Like those last three, that was a run.
Yeah, because not all of them hit the same.
Yeah,
but when
did.
you get that one, it's just okay.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Store runner for a black biker gang. That one
was I like the ashy, but damn.
I like ashy
just
and
because it's stupid and it's like
scabs and what did he say? Ashy and
scabs and warts was like good to get the momentum, but when he landed on ashy and damp, I was like, that's the one.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason why he shouldn't have the time for a back and forth with nobody right this second. It looked bad. It looks bad. It looks bad over there, and that's before he started losing all these gigs because of that video that came out. So, prayers up to you, my brother. You're gonna need it. What else we got going on?
Yeah, that was a pretty good response. I was even looking at the back window to see if I could see the reflection of like a cue card or a teleprompter, because I was like, this shit is just too poetic. It's almost written. But I believe this could be off the top.
He's probably he gathered his thoughts before they shot it.
If he can freestyle and rhyme words, he can say smooth shit without making the words rhyme. It's not that big of a stretch. But I like how it felt like he was talking over Cory too. Because he didn't really address anything specifically that Cory said. He was just like, oh, shit.
Absolutely not.
You can't address.
He's like, we got roaches. All right, man, let me call the exterminator. Get these niggas up out of here. And boom.
I think it was the good response. Like it was almost light. Like, Cory, just get out of here. Like he little bro'd him, even though, it's like Cory Holcomb, he might not be as big as Joe Budden, but he's pretty big.
He's not comparable to Joe Budden.
But it's pretty fucking big. I like the response though. They both should just stop talking to one of another. Like, they shouldn't keep it going.
No, we should all be able to
They
talk
should
about
not
Cory
keep
Holcomb.
it going.
Cory should be able to respond terribly like he did.
Yeah, to keep us responding to his terrible response.
And Joe should be able to flame him up because that's bad, bro. I mean, this is another beautiful performance. I mean, Joe is one of the best on the mic anyway, and this for reasons like this. He can do this to people. He can hit you like this, where it's just like disrespecting jokes. He can do he can cook the Native Land podcast where it's like put down real articulate points of how dare you talk above us when we're all supposed to be helping each other. He could do it all. So yeah, man, this was 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10, really. This shit was funny as fuck.
Nigga said he broke the meter. Yeah, this is the proper response to this level of foolishness.
It's pretty good. And
Joe Budden's rich enough to where he's never going to be in the same room as Cory Holcomb unless he pays Cory Holcomb's way. He's like, yo, Cory outside, let him in. Like it.
The crazy thing is, Cory could be in some of these rooms if he had a Patreon from years ago. Like, it's still insane that he has no Patreon, which...
another thing that I didn't realize? He only does lives.
It's stupid as fuck. Like
he only does lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was first going through it, I just thought the whole thing was crazy. Like, man, this nigga, oh my God. I haven't opened the podcast app on the computer in so long. It is just like...
You haven't opened it in so long. Tagstone was the last new episode.
Yeah. It's just like rushing.
But yeah, I didn't even realize because, we watched so many clips of the nigga. I'd just be assuming that these are like at least available as a full episode somewhere, somehow.
No, I covered that when we first talked about it. I was like, you don't have all these infrastructure set up. But like I see now, I'm just searching the 5150 show on the audio. You still have not put the audio out.
Is there a different logo for the audio than it is for the YouTube?
Should be the same, or at least close enough. But I know none of these are his show.
Hey.
Yeah, they're all like
that
bootleg
looks
versions.
too backdooria.
Yeah, let me just search Cory Holcomb.
But Cory Holcomb is starting a membership plan.
Why?
And basically,
he needs to.
Yeah, go in the notes real quick. So Cory Holcomb membership plan, it entails a couple different. It should
the one
have
right below it, I think.
It's got to be this one, right?
No,
or is it the one right below it?
Or you just
where it says Cory Holcomb is starting his membership?
Oh shit, is that one not even in there?
Hey, come on, man.
Wait, no, it's in there. It's right under that one.
What? Which one?
The one you hovering over?
This?
Yeah, it's,
the one he's hovering over, right?
No, that's a different one.
It probably did that thing where you updated it there, but it didn't update on the full app.
Maybe.
Could be doing that on mine too.
Yeah, it's a video right there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
airdrop.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just talking in the middle. What is this about? His membership again?
Yeah. So
you just getting access to exclusive content, like you get to see the uncensored film of him hitting the girl.
His show needs to be 100% behind the paywall.
Yeah,
I think it's okay.
That's the only way for him to be him.
Yeah.
To say what he wants to say.
After once the live is over, I don't know. I think he should go live on Patreon because he can go live on Patreon. So I think his show should be 100% behind a paywall.
Yeah. Like be the underground king. Because obviously you don't have the branding or the reputation to have a market like Dave Chappelle, like to cross over and be that mainstream, hey, I'm one of the Hollywood starlets. That can't happen for Cory Holcomb.
I forgot he was a comedian. We haven't talked about his comedy in so long.
You almost didn't realize what I was even talking about.
I was like, what are you talking about? I didn't know what you were talking about for a second. Yeah, okay. I forgot about that.
But
that's
why. That's why you can't be.
Yeah.
So you kind of gotta but there is another market. Like to be an underground king still makes you royalty. There's still
nigga,
you can live
still
off
getting paid, nigga. It's
comedians. He's still making good money, but he's missing out on
absolutely
tens of thousands monthly by not doing his podcast business correctly.
Even Star's an underground king.
Yeah,
he don't got mainstream acclaim, but he's doing he's doing what he's doing.
Yeah,
and it's sustaining itself.
But Cory Holcomb's membership, it entails he says that if you have the membership, it's going to be like a meet and greet when he goes through, different cities. You're going to be able to meet him and greet him. And
No,
shit.
this is a waste of fucking time.
But
That's
let's
dumb.
just
Let me hear it.
Let's just play
meet and greet.
This is stupid.
Yeah, it's going to be a meet and greet. He didn't set it up.
He just trying to find.
He's
download
finding
dudes.
out what it's going to be.
Okay.
Like that's kind of what it sounds like. But he says it's going to lead to discounts on his T-shirts that he's already selling. And
I still haven't
So
seen
he
one of
just
these
knows.
t-shirts.
He just knows he wants our money. He doesn't know what he's going to give us back for it.
He knows it's just like I guess he wants to do it in his style, but he doesn't know that there's a formula that's already kind of set in stone that he could just kind of follow.
There's a blueprint.
Let me hear this.
We been at 25. We getting ready to get this 5150 membership going, man. To all my people who sign up for the membership, man, these first, what is this? If you sign up in February, that means you are grandfathered in. Now, there are people who have memberships and everything. I just want to make sure my 5150 people get something that's worth it to them. First of all, when you sign up for my membership, that means if I come to the town where you are on the meet and greet. Because, see, I can't meet and greet everybody because it'd be drama, and we get into it. So, but if you are part of the 5150,
What?
we have to have.
See boxing niggas in every city he goes to?
And
What
it's
is he
not.
talking
And
about?
the way he framed it, it's never his fault. Nigga just bring problems.
Yeah, what the fuck?
You seen the Boondocks? Just hit play.
Nigga,
Your
moment.
email in advance, and you get to meet and greet Cory Holcomb and who I'm with. That's just one of the perks. And we got merchandise we giving to people who sign up. We ain't got the regular thing. Some people be saying stuff like, we shout you out online. We, of course, gonna shout you out online. If you one of our 5150 members, when you pop up on the chat, it shows you're a member.
Nah.
I'm going to make sure the people who sign up as members of the 5150 get something where they feel like it's worth it, including merchandise, including meeting me, because I miss shaking everybody's hand after the show. I used to do that, but we used to almost get into scuffles because it's always one.
You got to have it all set up.
Yeah.
You really do.
But it's worth it if we have our members and I'm coming to your city. I want my members to get a chance to meet me, and I want to shake their hand and thank them for being part of the 5150 family, because the 5150 family be getting these lames up off me. They get these lames up off me for real. Somebody said,
You out your mind if you give Cory Holcomb money every month for a subscription, dog.
It depends.
I don't think so.
Nah, you're crazy.
Cory Holcomb's live.
First of all, none of I haven't seen a website yet, so none of this shit is in writing. I wonder how many of these perks are still gonna be standing when it's time to actually start coming through on these promises. And also, if the main sale is that you get a meet and greet when I come to your city, nigga, what if you don't come to my city? Or what if you smack another woman and your gig gets canceled? So now I'm just paying for a membership of some shit that might not happen.
I think,
where does Leak live? Nebraska? Cory Holcomb ain't going to no damn Nebraska.
I think it all depends. Like Cory Holcomb's live shows, he does like freestyle comedy, like rap,
improv.
If all he does
He just
is
do wildin'
record
out?
that and just kind of, I don't know, market it and sell it, I think it would be a good buy-in. Like people will buy that shit.
Would you?
Pretty funny
Because you are a Cory Holcomb apologist, chief strategist.
No. I just see
And
things.
gun
I just see things for what they are. But I don't. I think that would be
like the difference between mushing and munching.
Munching and munching
and mushing, whatever his word is. You tell me,
whatever,
nigga. You the fanboy.
But nah, man. Cory Holcomb membership coming soon. We'll see how.
he said that shit like he was getting a profit.
Nigga,
we'll see how. We'll see how
5150 merch coming soon, niggas.
We'll see how lucrative it is. Hopefully, it plays out to where
it's gonna be 51 people in there.
It's not just another reason to shit on him. I hope it doesn't end up to be that.
Why launch your big membership thing off the back of like you hitting a girl? Like that is crazy timing.
That's 5150 time.
That's how they get down.
This is when you.
So
this
are
is
they
when you
just
put
attracting?
they got a Big Cartel website. Hilarious. I have not seen Big Cartel in so long. Oh my god.
They got some Bob's Burgers
Oh,
style
this is
merch.
it. Okay, here we go. Let's put this on the screen.
This is what you was looking for.
Yeah, because I'm like, where is
You couldn't.
this?
You could never find it.
I never looked, to be honest.
Is this another topic?
Oh no.
I feel like it.
It's still.
It's all encompassing. But even
we're gonna see what this nigga's merch. So this is the webpage, y'all.
This is
we
the
finally
webpage.
found it.
Mm-hmm.
Still a little consultation real quick.
And if you click on you see that second shirt.
Comedy King.
We got to judge the website.
These some of the tees.
Okay. Say it again, the Anton Daniels.
Okay. Is that supposed to be Cory Holcomb?
Who is that?
Who the fuck is that man? That's
yeah, who is that nigga?
Is that The Rock wearing a man unit?
Who is this nigga?
That can't be Cory Holcomb, dog.
And that's barely Anton.
That might not even be. Is this what it is?
I remember him holding this shirt up.
Is Anton an archaeologist? Why is he dressed like this?
He's
a zoologist. Zoologist,
yes. Okay.
And that's his family.
Putang and plasma
for the same price. I like that. I like that one. That was kind of tough.
That's not bad.
That was tough, Cory.
Bitch crib chilling out. Who are these random people?
Why you got Puerto Ricans on them?
So a lot of these shirts are like freestyles.
Wait, clout chasing, preparating, donkey nigga.
Not a lot of them. But
what does that last one mean?
Clout chasing.
Back off. Oh, back off.
All my women know. Damn, I can't.
What is it? Go back up to that one.
All my women know I hope to do better than us.
That's what he said right before he threw that smack.
What? Set it off. Oh, that's that nigga.
Do they have different colors or is everything on a black tee?
Yeah, I think they got different colors.
They might, because Big Cartel. Okay, these are good. This isn't bad.
But it is.
And apparently, people be buying these shits, man. When he talks about his shows, he'd be like, "Yo, I
hate
appreciate
this.
y'all."
Who is this light skinned cartoon character?
I think that might be.
Come on, nigga, you from this world? Are these side characters?
They might be. People from the show.
Okay.
The Buckethead is gang banging.
Oh, I think he's making 5150.
$75. Holy shit!
For the 5150 hand symbols.
It's good quality though,
For
nigga.
the bucket, damn.
You told him you wanted, be proud.
I feel like the shorts are worth $70.
Should merch be his main bag?
It should be a vertical.
For sure. Yeah.
Like the fact that it's a vertical, I mean, it's
to be fair, he does have like a wide range of different options. Like a lot of times when you go to a podcast nigga merch site, it's their logo on a couple of t-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
So I give niggas credit when it's not just basic branding on Gildan tees. Like these are things that are part of the show for real. But I mean, $60.
I mean, hey man, you're buying. It's an investment to some people. If you're fans of Cory, you're looking at it as an investment, probably. You
so
know,
how much merch you got, nigga?
Shit, I don't got no merch.
You over here?
Oh no, these are nasty. These are the cheapest hats you can buy.
But you also got to understand,
they're so stiff.
Older crowd, though.
You got to understand his clientele.
Yeah,
they don't really care about fly.
Old niggas don't really care, honestly.
Yeah. They prefer the brand over the fly.
They got that Ben Trill 5150 drip.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff that he has,
slime season.
Some of the cheaper things that he has, I would think would be priced higher.
Some of these cheaper things,
like a t-shirt is $50, but a jersey is $30. That doesn't make any sense in terms of like what the unit costs.
It depends on the
some
quality.
Some of these seem like they're older than the newer merchandise.
Absolutely.
Like if he's been slinging them same baseball tees and it's not the same quality. What y'all?
He got
niggas got a
ladies too. Nigga, are you crazy?
How many bitches are pulling up to the comedy show with this?
A lot.
In a denim jumpsuit.
We have to go because F Mac went to go see him when he was here in town last time,
which is crazy.
Damn.
I would not think that he's Cory Holcomb's demographic.
And he said it was hilarious.
Damn right.
I got to
see. He
see
saw Big J Ogerson recently too. He was telling me about.
I got to see
Big J.
Joe Goofy.
He said it was good.
F Mac said it's good. It means nothing.
You don't fuck with Big J?
Who is this nigga?
I think that's supposed to be Cory on the shirt.
That's a character version of him in his head.
It's a horrible character version of him.
That's who he sees when he wakes up.
But nah, man.
They burn Yeezys on air?
Yeah. They did that back when he was like slavery is a choice.
Nah. That's where Cory Holcomb draws the line.
But yeah, man. But all of this is good. But
side chicks.
Yeah, that's funny. That's $10 nigga get us for.
Oh my God.
Yo, get us 3 larges right now, AJ. It's $10.
Holy shit.
And I think that's a white baby too.
Okay, so he has a lot of merch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we kind of got sidetracked looking at this horrible merch. Let me just go through what I think. One, that members only, let's put the whole show behind Patreon. Why are we so opposed to using Patreon? That's what I'm trying to figure out. why is he so opposed to using Patreon? Get on Patreon, nigga. Like, fuck that YouTube membership, dog. Like, maybe have it, but you don't need it. Get on Patreon, bro. Put the whole show behind a paywall. The world is against you. Now is the time because Joe Budden just responded. Like, when Drake responds to Joe Budden, that show is behind and locked behind a paywall.
Yeah.
Period. Like,
because Joe Budden knows what it means.
You need to take advice from the business model that Booty Butt Budden, whatever the fuck he called him, has.
No bully.
Yeah, no.
Because
Yeah.
this is not it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. For some reason, there's nobody around Cory
I had to
right
stop
now.
doing meet and greets because niggas like to pop off and shit.
Yeah.
He make it seem like he was fight clubbing around the country.
Well, niggas fight.
I mean, but
How many-
if it's
you-
happening that often and we don't hear no incidents, nigga.
A fight at a comedy club, like, come on.
With Cory Holcomb,
it's
I feel
not going
that'd
to be like.
everywhere,
It ain't no nobody.
It's not exactly. This is Cory Holcomb.
Right.
Yeah,
and
but
especially if it's happening as frequently as he was making it. He said we had to shut down meet and greets.
It sounded like niggas was getting it cracking at every fucking show.
Cory Holcomb said every time he goes to a city, he tells them to buy 10 times the amount of Hennessy they usually would. Like, I think.
So it's his fault.
He might not be lying per se, but I think the type of crowd he pulls is a type of niggas. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, but just as a comic.
But right now,
but
I
just as a
think, I think
comic-
he was talking about that years ago. I'm pretty sure right now nobody's fighting.
Yeah,
at Cory
I
Holcomb.
highly
that
doubt
was
that.
like years ago type thing.
Because just as a comic, if you keep attracting the crowd that you can't
Yeah.
control, like that's kind of the whole job. Like you're
Yeah.
controlling this crowd.
Exactly.
The goal is just to make them laugh.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Like if you growing up and roasting niggas and you keep getting into fights afterwards, like there's a certain touch that has to come with that shit.
Yeah, you got to train your crowd.
Or you got to cross the line and make them happy that you crossed the line. Like you can't just cross the line.
But this, my bad.
No, go ahead.
But this episode was pretty eventful because the next clip, you can hit the bell. This next clip,
I'm so used to that being
the guy
AJ
who's
job.
on the bell duty. So Cory Holcomb was starting to lose his mind near the end of the episode. He started to talk about how he's losing everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's over. Like, you got me good.
It got pretty dark.
You got me.
Yeah.
What you want me to do? You got me, TMZ. So
And then the lights came off in the studio.
I thought it was kind of hilarious, even though a man is pleading for his life. Mm-hmm. But let's listen to it.
Because I'm on some detox shit while I haven't been working a lot of my gigs. I lost a lot of my gigs. So, by the way, thank you, TMZ. I lost another gig today. Gary, Indiana on the boat. Y'all got me good. Y'all got me good. Y'all got me good. I'm losing gigs. People are saying, Cory, the optics of that video. Yeah. Y'all got me good, TMZ. I'm about to be out here on welfare. Somebody got to explain why I ain't got nothing no more.
You're not going to be able to buy no more Hocula.
Can't buy Hocula.
Nope, because the jacket that you were looking at
I'm going to have Proclubula.
cost $1,600.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Man, I lost a gig today. When they told me this one canceled too, I was like, God damn, all right, now it's getting bad. I'm talking about, I done lost some real, you dig. All because it's certain places that are ran by the people that will listen to a TMZ. I ain't never lost no gigs before.
Yo, this nigga's crazy,
We
dog.
have people saying stuff about me all the time.
Hold
But
on.
when TMZ says it, it must be true about this guy. TMZ, you see what you caused me?
This
And
nigga's
then he goes-
allergic.
Hey,
and
He's
then he-
allergic to
crazy.
accountability,
And
dog.
then
This nigga is crazy.
He goes into how people think TMZ is good business. TMZ ain't no good business.
Was there a moment in this show where he explained or talked about anything about that film?
Yeah. He talked about it a little bit earlier. I didn't get no timestamps.
Their
If you,
film?
The footage of him.
yeah, if you,
Gotcha.
if you want to, if we got time near the end of this Cory Holcomb segment, I can point it out during the full episode. But
it's funny that he's blaming all his problems on other niggas and conglomerates. It's never like I fucked up.
yeah.
That nigga said, my gigs are getting canceled because some niggas believe in TMZ. Not because he didn't even say footage of me doing some stupid shit came out. He said because TMZ reported it.
Well, and every time he talks about it, he refers to her as a meth head. I don't know if she does meth. I don't know, but
that's the first step of like trying to plead not guilty. You gotta, I don't know the terminology. You gotta make the victim seem not credible,
even if she is on drugs.
Even if she is,
Yeah,
I mean, but
it's
her. Is she being on meth? Like
Doesn't matter.
That's when you hit a woman. Let me see. She high first. Oh, she on that shit. All right, bet.
Good money.
Bow. I'm not hitting no bitch. I'm not hitting a girl that's drunk or sober or high.
yeah.
Like meth isn't where the line get drawn.
Or disabled. But nah, man, Cory Holcomb is it's the unfortunate truth of when it's your turn, it's your turn. And you have to take it. You gotta learn how to move and shake. I think this is ironically the best thing that could happen to Cory, because he's forced to change. Like something has to give. Like he's saying, like with the membership, it's like, yeah, man, you know, we coming a little bit different, 5150 membership.
Trash attempt.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Took half my advice, nigga. Go back to 2 episodes ago. I laid the plan out for you.
He must have skipped ahead on some of that shit. He didn't hear all the plans.
Everybody's made the play. Charlamagne made the play. Joe Budden made the play. It's just Cory Holcomb doesn't want to take the time and like look at what the backdoor side of the game is doing. But it's working for them.
Pause. But yeah, nah.
This is another moment of silence from Craig and his co-host. This doesn't look good on the co-host, where it's like that moment happens and it's like, oh, that's why. So that's why. You know, zero pushback. That's like,
it's not set up for that.
Him being able to get that off
and
say the only reason I'm losing gigs is because TMZ wants me down. It's crazy. Like,
yeah,
everybody's acting like this moment did not happen on the show.
And they're following suit because he's acting like the shit didn't happen.
That's hurting his. I don't know how funny Craig is on stand-up.
Craig is pretty funny.
I respect all comedians. Like if you Craig has obviously got a career in comedy. You can't do that not being funny.
Craig is funny.
Unless
I've
you
seen
know the
Craig
right
stand up. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Unless
Craig
you know the
is
right
funny
niggas.
though. Craig is funny.
Yeah, I never thought he was that funny on Roast Me, but I do think he's funny. I just don't think the whole Roast Me concept is that funny, personally. Like it's just because there's a lot of jokes that do not land.
Yeah,
a lot.
There's
There's some
jokes.
good ones, but it's a lot of jokes that don't land. That's why I never gave a fuck about the Roast Me shit. But he's been funny enough to where I'm like, his stand up is probably good. It's probably holding his career back quite a bit. Being connected to Cory Holcomb. I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure of it.
Cory Holcomb
I'm
is.
sure he can take off and fly for real.
There's so many people
that
that
sounded gay as fuck, but you know what I mean.
It's not the first time you did it.
There's so many people that hate Cory Holcomb.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That being around him
It's not a
is
good
going to
look.
lead to relationships falling in other aspects. And they've even spoken about that, like especially Craig. Like he's been like, "Yo, people looked at me sideways because I'm up here on this show." Like
for sure.
Yeah.
And then like we're listening, like you up there, this nigga saying the only reason I'm going down right now is because TMZ wants. It's like, come on, bro. Like
That's why he's in the position he's in. He's not going to take accountability for himself. And the niggas around him aren't going to be like, nah, nigga, you was wrong here.
Or if he does take accountability, it's I should have removed myself from the meth bitch. It's like that.
Yeah, it's not I shouldn't have hit her. It's like
yeah.
I shouldn't have did it on camera.
Yeah. I should have filed 2 restraining orders, which might be true.
I should have let her hit me first. Then I can say self-defense.
Cory Holcomb is destroying his career and everybody else around him.
Yeah, mine doesn't even feel safe.
Cory Holcomb's I don't think his career could be destroyed, especially off of something like this.
Nigga, but anytime he makes his money on the road, if they're canceling gigs, and especially if a nigga living to check.
Oh, okay. I'm saying not destroyed. Okay, words are important. Setback. This
Definitely
is
a setback.
This is a real setback.
I don't think it's destroyed either because I think his fan base.
This isn't nothing new from Cory Holcomb.
Yeah, this is nothing
Niggas
new.
have fought on his show.
Yeah.
Women have fought on his show. I don't know if women have fought.
But there has been a lot of footage of him actually hitting the girl. This is different.
Yeah, munching in.
I'm not going to draw that distinction.
But like I said,
I'm not. It's just funny.
Yeah, it's funny when he does it.
Yeah.
But, nah, it's all the same shit.
Yeah.
You hit bitches, nigga.
Fruit booty buttons sit on bitches. But there's another part in the show that was, I guess, it's almost beautiful. Like, it's a beautiful ending to this episode because Cory Holcomb went off on D. So near the end of the episode,
Who's D? Oh,
the light-skinned girl, Ice-T's ex-wife.
right.
So near the end of the episode, Cory Holcomb wanted to show off the T-shirt, which if you still have that browser pulled up of the T-shirts, it's literally the second T-shirt at the top. So Cory Holcomb wanted Cory Holcomb wanted D to hold this up, but I'm guessing for some reason she didn't feel inclined to because Cory was kind of shooting like at his family. And D was like, I don't want to hold that up. Woody woo woo.
Oh yeah, because she wasn't with
So
it.
that's as much of a stance as they can take.
Yeah, because she wasn't with it when it was happening. When he was talking about her daughter,
He wasn't really with that.
she wasn't.
Yeah,
When
exactly.
when he was talking about his own daughter,
No,
calling her
when
a B
Cory
word.
was talking about Anton Ding.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Cory Holcomb did. Yeah.
Her face was clearly like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, it was clearly.
But
that.
is that as far as it goes with them? It's just what the fuck.
Well, at
And
least
I guess maybe in this whole interaction that we're about to watch, too.
D respects Cory. Like, she doesn't really, at least on camera, it's not gonna be a lot of like
push.
There has been moments, don't get me wrong, but it's not a lot.
It doesn't, but it sounds like when it's
but
like
they do argue all the time.
Crisis of philosophy. But
this,
there's a hierarchy in every room. Like compared to like Dave Chappelle, Cory Holcomb ain't shit. But in that room, he's the big fish.
And
usually everybody else in the jungle follows suit or in the aquarium.
That's the beautiful part about comedy is like even if Cory Holcomb isn't Dave Chappelle, when he's in a room, fuck around, he might be looked at as like, oh shit, Cory Holcomb in the
Nobody
spotlight.
never said Cory Holcomb wasn't funny.
Yeah.
That's not even really a question.
But it's
just about who he likes to hit.
But let's see 5150 crash and burn as he completely disrespects D.
You say my shit with the mic. You ain't gonna hold it up.
Mic.
Oh, don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
I'll show that shirt next week.
Oh, wow. Look at this one.
No, I'll get somebody to hold it up.
Look at this one.
I'll get somebody to hold it up.
Look at this. I'm finishing it. Look
what time is it? We ain't got enough time.
And look what I was doing.
If we had enough time, I'll get somebody to come hold it up right now.
Look how he's. But you see what I was just doing right now?
Oh, it's all good. Doesn't matter. I'll get somebody to hold it up.
Here we go.
Motherfuckers want a piece of you that they like, but they don't want the whole thing.
Did I just not say?
I'll get somebody to hold this shirt up next week. Watch.
You know what? Somebody just said something earlier that it might be. You're right.
You right. Might be. Shit,
Yes,
I don't
might
need
be.
nobody to do shit for me. I'll get somebody else to do it. As everybody who I deal with like that. If you won't do it, okay, I'll get somebody else to do it.
I'm over here trying to input the things because I had to go. You don't even know what I went through to even get that.
Yeah,
So,
but
okay.
don't worry about it. Somebody else will hold it up next week.
See how you can't even. Wow. I was okay. I guess not.
Don't do whatever. Goddamn it, somebody be doing that.
I guess not.
Shit, it don't stop.
There we go. Wow.
I'm just getting it to you. What the fuck? I'm telling you the
I
truth.
see.
Did she say
And you see what I was doing? Why I said I wasn't gonna hold it? Okay.
We are about to. We gonna do the rap?
Let's do it.
Back in 5 minutes, 5150.
Jesus.
Who has the most integrity between them other two? Like if somebody
between
was,
D and Craig?
Yeah, somebody was gonna lead this show because like they just don't stand for that shit no more. Who's the first to go? You think? Because you watch 5150 more than anybody for real.
I think D's been there the longest so far, right? Out of her and Craig.
D might fuck around and be a co-owner, dog. Like she's been there so long.
Right.
She's been an integral. Well, she's been a part of every
Why
process.
don't you want to give her integral?
Because she's a she.
Nah, not because she's a she.
She's a woman.
But I don't want to overstate what she's done. But I do know she's been a part of like every little thing because it's been talked about on the show. I just don't know,
Well, that sounds pretty integral. She was a
They
part of
both
every
have-
little thing.
They both have dignity. Like they've both shown like they have dignity for themselves, if that's what you're asking.
But that's different than integrity.
In terms of
That's a strange argument. I just want to do it. Motherfuckers want a piece of me that they like and not all of me.
Yeah, that argument felt so indirect.
Are you niggas dating? What the fuck was that?
Didn't it feel like real indirect? Like there's
Yeah,
things
that was
between.
weird.
Yeah.
well, that's how they argue like a couple.
I think he hit.
It's an inside joke that
Let's just get to it.
it's an inside joke
yeah,
that they're
you
fucking.
heard that nigga? He smashed that
But
away.
no.
You don't think so?
Nah. I think they
Ice-T wouldn't allow that.
and I think that's why they argue so much. Cory Holcomb hasn't had the right to consensually choke her.
Yeah, me neither. I don't think he hit.
Nah, absolutely not.
She probably would have held the shirt up if he did.
Yeah.
Okay.
But nah, man, she did not come back. For those of you that don't know or don't watch 5150, they freestyle at the end of every episode.
She didn't come back to
during this 5-minute break, once they came back, she was not there. So,
and that's how they wrapped the episode.
They freestyle,
and this is the latest episode.
This is the latest episode.
So
she'll
like
be
she
back.
got the most integrity.
She'll be back next week, of course. It usually happens like this, but yeah, nah, man. It's been a hell of a 3 weeks for Cory Holcomb, and he hasn't shown us that he's a slick Chicago talking, jiving motherfucker.
It's been about 5 weeks because that last episode that was kind of embarrassing was the last week of the year. That was like the New Year's.
It's been like a month then.
It's been like 5 weeks. Yeah,
2026 been rough.
And Cory Holcomb comes off as he comes off as slicker than this, but he's just not. He's not able to get out of this.
A lot of shit is bells and whistles, dog.
Yeah.
A lot of like niggas, especially with podcasts and the niggas on the internet, like all you got to do is prove it for like this 30 seconds is 15 minutes that I'm watching you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, it's easier to talk slick than it is to maneuver slick.
Yeah.
You do it all the time.
Hell nah, nigga. It's hard. It's hard to not get hit by rain, nigga. But 5150, please get some help. Get some help.
Very interesting. He is destroying everybody's career around him.
Yeah,
All right, Cory.
That's what radioactive is, man.
Fuck, man.
Shout out to Cory Holcomb, man. May the gods be with you.
Yeah.
But on the Rory Mall.
Frozen again.
Yeah.
Connected to Wi-Fi.
It takes a minute.
Yeah, give it a second. That's fucking weird.
Just hang out with us. There it is. Probably gonna do it 3 more times.
Now, Rory and Mal, as you know, they got a big Netflix deal. Yay, we're all excited for them and whatnot. I forgot what week it was, maybe 4 weeks ago. We was talking about it when it first came up. And I don't remember everybody's statement, but I do remember me and Tone kind of questioning the validity of, not the validity, but them knowing how this deal was going to be and them knowing like what landscape they're getting into as far as marketing and pushing their content and whatnot.
Yeah.
How the transition is going to be.
Yeah. And even Charlamagne, he went to Earn Your Leisure podcast. He talked about it briefly.
He did.
I guess I'll put it in the notes now because why not? It wasn't really a good podcast, but Rory and Mal, I believe, put this on Reddit. If you don't mind clicking on this.
Oh, sorry. Fuck.
I honestly don't know where this came from, but it was a general email or Reddit post to all the fans of Rory and Mal because, you know, they love the show.
We're going to read the whole thing?
We're going to read the whole thing because it is important. I'm not just making you do that.
All right,
An official statement.
What does NRM stand for?
New Rory Mall.
Yeah, that's a neck. To New Rory and Mal gang, as a heads up, we have to let you know that ad-free video of our regular episodes, not to be confused with our Patreon content, will no longer be available via Patreon. Due to our Netflix partnership, the only place to watch video of regular episodes will be on Netflix platform. Ad-free audio will be available on Patreon, with regular audio that includes ads still being available via all DSPs. And of course, your promised episodes and additional bonus content will continue to be available on Patreon. We promise we aren't going anywhere. For our international viewers, Netflix is working on getting the video available to those of you who don't have it. We understand that things are a little different due to this partnership, and we want to say we appreciate you guys' love and support through our pivots, especially as we charter new territory in podcasting with all of our love, the New Rory and Mal team.
That's a great point, actually. I didn't even think about international viewers.
So there's a
you know what I'm
there's
saying?
a lot of
Because
international.
if they get a VPN, they be all right, but that is still.
There's a lot of international people that are a lot. I've seen 2 people, but that's a lot. They're like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, it's 2 niggas in Brazil.
That's
like,
completely discombobulated my whole week.
Mm-hmm.
What am I going to do without New Rory and Mal?
Now they got his old Rory and Mal.
Let's look at what people on Reddit had to say. I mean, some people were kind of understanding. Most people...
Niggas are not understanding.
Most people, honestly, were on some like, who really cares? Like everybody has Netflix.
Right.
I've seen a lot of that, which was like surprising to me because I'm this type of guy.
What, Do Barnacle?
I'm the
He said, I'm good. I'm a fan and I can walk away.
Now read the first one first. So
Big
the
the
dude,
Black?
so the Big Black, he had Reddit /piracy, basically alluding that like, nigga, we're just gonna bootleg this shit.
Okay.
And so
Oh,
the
gotcha.
dude that made the Reddit post said, I'm good, I'm a fan and I can walk away. So then,
And then Big Black said, I feel you. I'm not giving Netflix a fucking dime.
and then the other dude said, not a single one. And
These my kind of niggas, they
Because
cheat.
now they have 2 paywalls.
now they have 2 paywall. It's such
For Rory and
for
Mal.
not even for Rory and Mal, but for a podcast. And
Certain
that's the difference.
podcasts
I can buy into a thing, but to buy into a podcast that's religiously and foundationally should be free.
And I think that's where we as people who create content, that's where like the hat kind of changes, because there are people who will pay for that kind of content consistently. We just make it, and so we kind of have a different view of it to where it's like, nigga, we ain't about to be fucking Rory and Mal podcast on 2 different paywalls a month.
Yeah.
But there are average consumers who love Rory and Mal enough to the point where they'll do it. I don't know how many of them niggas there are.
You don't think podcast? Wait, are you saying that you don't think podcasts should be paid for? Period.
No,
I don't think that's what he was. Was that what you
I'm
were
saying?
he was saying that the fact that there's 2 different paywalls for a podcast in particular.
This is 2 different, like, what is happening with podcasts is what happened with sports. You telling me I have to get Amazon Prime? You telling me I have to get Paramount Plus just
be
to
able to
watch
watch it.
a fucking podcast? And it's not about Rory and Mal. I have nothing against them. Granted, I don't really watch them, but it's still like, okay, where are we going with this? What is this going to look like? And I completely understand why they didn't have an answer when they were talking to Esso and Heineken.
Yeah.
Because they knew something like this was coming. But go click. You mind clicking on the other Reddit posts if you go down?
Yeah. Okay, but you can still get it on. You can still get the audio though. The audio is still available on their drop day. This is strictly for the video.
This is strictly for video,
Right.
Which most
So
people
you can still get their audio Tuesday or whatever. I think they drop Tuesdays.
Yes, it's just one
with ads. Because the ad-free
With
audio
ads,
is on
correct,
Patreon only.
correct.
Yes.
Just so you know before you sign up.
The ad-free audio.
Yeah.
By the way, one Reddit user said, if you are outside North America, you can't even watch the visuals. So now I am paying $25 a month on Patreon with one video content of max an hour a week. This is a massive scam. This is self-sabotage. I don't care about the money, but now you are insulting me. I'm going to give this a month to see if they add more content on Patreon. If not, I am canceling my subscription.
And shit.
$25 a month. That's a heavy buy.
Apparently,
that's a big buy-in for this kind of content.
Apparently, to some, what did I say? Apparently, to some people, 4 extra hours a month is plenty of enough content for $20. I could honestly care less about the Patreon exclusive episodes because there's nothing so much. There's nothing
so much crazier
or happening that won't happen on the regular episodes. Plus, they added ads back.
So it's like, what's the point?
Yeah, it's they've canceled themselves out.
Yeah, having ads behind the Patreon wall is fucking crazy.
They've canceled themselves out.
And it sounds
my bad.
It sounds like the Netflix deal was just a good idea, but they didn't really understand the implications.
Well, here's the thing. Being first to market is not always good because sometimes that market is fucked up when the people who first really like get to it. And I think it's one of those situations where somebody had to bite this bullet to figure out how this new landscape is going to work. And
all of them are.
A lot of people, yeah.
I mean, every single one.
Of course.
Yeah.
But this is what we were saying about Rory and Mal at the time that we was having that original conversation. Was that like, yeah, there's some of the first Indians over the hill, but they're in a pack and they're kind of in the middle. It's not like they're in front of everybody going like, yeah, we going over this hill. Those are the niggas that's really taking the blows, but
mind accepting that?
Nah, I think they're all on a straight line going over the hill together at the same time if you're part of that deal.
In formation?
Yeah, it's like they're not getting insulated just because the Breakfast Club is on there too, or Chelsea Handler or whatever her name is.
So
like everybody's experiencing the same level of whatever by going to Netflix. Has anybody watched a podcast on Netflix yet?
No.
Kill Tony.
I've watched that podcast. I love that podcast. But no, I haven't watched a podcast on Netflix because I don't have Netflix. So I guess that means
that's
that's
everything.
Right. That's actually don't.
And there's a lot of people that don't have Netflix. There's a lot of people that love these shows, but they don't want to go through the means of Netflix.
Yeah.
It's almost, which is, even if they have Netflix, you feel me? Because
which is what they're banking on, like half of America having Netflix.
Which is true, but the fact that my homie can only share like 3 Netflix passwords now, really 2, because they got on that shit like last year.
Yeah, nigga, I don't even think you can get 2 off.
Nope.
That cancels out half of the people that was actually using Netflix.
Yeah.
So,
you,
nigga, me, nigga,
no bullshit.
Now we're in this kerfuffle, and hopefully this new landscape for podcasts on Netflix, because if this works, Netflix is going to start investing in their own stuff. Like, not stuff, that's terrible, but their own podcast vertical.
Close.
Unless they just keep paying Black Effect.
They're trying to become DirecTV. They're trying to build, all these streaming platforms are trying to become networks. That's why they're all going to get these live sports deals with different leagues and shit. Because that's what makes you a network. If you have live sports and entertainment, you're officially a channel for it.
Yeah, that's what who was saying that?
A couple niggas. That's everywhere now.
Shannon Sharp and Joe Budden, they was having a conversation, and Shannon Sharp was like,
he said that too.
It's like it's almost synonymous with the business, I guess, if you didn't know. But what was this? You trying to see context?
YouTube holds a significantly larger viewership than Netflix, boasting over 2.7 billion monthly users globally, while Netflix has over 300 million paid subscribers. YouTube also leads in television viewing time, capturing 13.4% of U.S. TV share compared to Netflix's 8.8%.
Now, exclusive.
Those percentages aren't as vast as the 2.7 billion compared to 300.
Yeah.
13 and 8 is not that bad of a margin.
Who's making more money?
YouTube.
It's not even close.
Oh my God.
Can't beat that.
Mr. Beast is making more money than Netflix. You mind if you pass me that?
Yeah, because I know what clip we have pulled up is they were asking Charlamagne what he thinks the transition will actually be. Which is something that I'm doubtful of. And honestly, I don't think he had an answer. Just like Rory and Maul don't have an answer.
No, he didn't have an answer. Nobody
has an answer.
He gave what Charlamagne did was he brought up, which it's not the worst answer, but he brought up an example of the internet and Twitter, which was like, when Twitter first came out, everybody was like, man, I ain't getting on Twitter. Whoa. Nah. But that example doesn't really work because, first of all, Twitter is a free platform, and the means and the content of what it was, it's a different landscape.
Right. Yeah, it'd be different if he was talking about.
He even brought up the internet.
I don't know why he brought those. Yeah, he was bringing up things that never existed to now they exist.
But
so it didn't really. They don't go hand in hand with the examples. Come to find, long story short, none of these niggas know what their conversion is about to be. Nobody knows. Like Rory and Maul don't know. He don't know. It was just a good deal that you do for the video. That's really all it comes down to. But I don't think the numbers will be nearly as good as YouTube because it's impossible.
It's impossible.
And I think it's just a good deal right now. It's a good way to get some money. That's it. That's as deep as it goes.
Yeah.
I think.
And I might have to airdrop you another clip after this, but
I'm going to talk about it like it's the new wave. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. None of us in this room have gone on there yet.
Nope.
I will not.
I don't think I ever will.
I will not listen to.
Let's keep it all the way.
I don't really watch. I have Netflix just because I know people with Netflix, and even then, I don't be on there like that.
I watch
TV.
Netflix in waves. Exactly.
Yeah.
I have a wave where I watch it, and that's why I was just talking to. It was a couple months ago. I might have even said it here. Having all the streaming services, nigga, one becomes your favorite. You don't like. I don't.
You don't need every single one.
You don't need all of them all the time.
More than 3, you're insane.
Bro, on some real shit.
I think more than 2 is pushing it on regular
honestly,
budgets.
It really is.
2, I think more than 2
is regular because there's so much shit to where 2, you can watch everything. 3,
2 is a lot. 2 is decent.
2 is not bad, but I think
You're getting
anything
there.
after 2. You say anything after 3.
Right now, I paid for. Right now, all my time is going between Disney Plus and HBO. But when I bought Disney Plus, it also
but you get
came
Hulu
with
too.
It also came with Hulu. I haven't even opened that bitch yet. I swear to God, I haven't.
Who the fuck cares about Bob's
opened,
Burgers?
I haven't
What's
opened.
on
I
Hulu?
care about it, but I've watched all of them. So it's like I'll come back
like
and
Bob's Burgers?
I love it. I like Bob's
I
Burgers.
hate Bob's
But long
Burgers.
story short, it's like I haven't even opened it since I've started that whole because it's Disney Plus, Hulu. I got another one, but I don't know because I haven't. opened it.
Nigga, whatever
Long story short,
HBO
with the
Max
devil.
bought.
Bro,
Because
I got all 3 for like $20.
it's
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I have HBO. Those are the 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm using 2 out of those 3. One hasn't been open at all.
here's the thing. It's no way of it. I don't see Netflix making it work. Like, even if they do all right, it's $2 to view all the podcasts on our service.
You're talking about without buying
Without
subscription.
the subscription.
Just
a
pay
day
$2.
pass,
Yeah,
essentially.
yeah.
But for,
For Netflix, yeah.
and they wouldn't do $2 for a year, more like 30 probably,
Like
knowing them
$5
fucking
or $5 a month.
$5.
$5 a month, and you only have access to the
To the pod tent.
pod
10
area or something maybe.
10 and
Probably
it's,
10 because the base level is 20 now.
it's going to be $10 to view all the podcasts, and they're going to try to make that seem like it's a deal when it's
Yeah.
really not because
Because they
who's-
used to be fucking free.
because just like Netflix, yeah, but who's going to watch all the fucking shows on it?
Nobody.
Granted,
Netflix
that's a bad
isn't
example
even-
because it's only like
How
10
many
podcasts.
people have Netflix on their phones, I wonder?
I mean, I think
It's a lot, but
I think everybody that has Netflix has it on their phone. I mean, I have it on,
I don't have Netflix on my phone.
but you have it on the TV.
Yeah. Got on
I
my
have it-
Xbox.
I have it on both.
I have it on my phone and I don't even got the app. I mean, I don't even got a subscription.
Yeah, I think most
Okay.
people have it on their phone. But I don't do a lot of
Touche.
Netflix. I don't do a lot of Netflix watching.
On the phone?
Yeah.
Almost all of my Netflix watching is on the TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even though I have the app,
Which
98% of it is on the TV.
Which is another thing why YouTube has Netflix be because of accessibility.
And-
we literally walk around with YouTube in our fucking pockets.
and we're programmed to go there.
Yeah.
For everything to do with everything that's not movies. You get what I'm saying?
literally,
Like
literally.
everything
Yeah,
that's
facts,
not
facts.
movies.
But
and
and
so,
even then, YouTube will occasionally have a movie that I'm looking for
gotta
on one
outbreak
of my
one.
9 subscriptions.
realize-
they don't have. I'll pay $2.99 for it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Have
You
it for 48 hours.
you realize you have to pay $25 to see a podcast in 4K. Like, you get what I'm saying?
An audio show
Because you have to
gotta
pay for the HD for Netflix. You have to pay money for Rory and Maul in HD.
I'm getting mad thinking about it.
But we didn't even hit play on the Charlamagne talking to.
What he thinks it'll be like going over there.
I forgot what they asked him, but I think I recorded.
Next with the team, inside of these
Whose
systems.
flag is that?
I want to talk about the book industry, but my last question about this podcast, Netflix, do you think that people are going to watch podcasts on Netflix? Because like me personally, right? I watch The Breakfast Club a lot on YouTube. I probably won't be watching as much Breakfast Club on.
No, in advance.
No, we're friends. I'm just saying honestly, because not because of the content, it's because the barrier of entry. Like, I'm a Netflix guy. I only watch Netflix at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night in my living room in front of a television. I don't watch Netflix on my phone unless I'm on like a plane. But I watch YouTube on my phone when I'm driving. I watch YouTube all the time. Like, you know what I mean? So there's a barrier of entry that kind of makes it harder for somebody to actually watch it. So how do you think that's going to play out as far as podcasts?
I don't know. And, the reality of the situation is, I think back to everything, right? Think back to when when TV only had 4 channels. And then cable came around, and now everybody had a cable box in their house, right? And then, I think about the internet when we used to go on to dial up and be on everybody.com. I'm sure there was a point where people was like, I ain't never going on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And then when you tried to go on the internet, the shit would take mad long and the noise would be beeping, blah. And you're like, I don't have the patience for this. But eventually, everybody went to the internet. I can go back to radio, 18, 19 years ago. There was people saying, what is that Twitter? I'm never getting on that Twitter. I'm not gonna spend my time on Twitter, right? Then when we started recording our interviews for radio and putting them online, there was so many personalities like, I'm not ever gonna do that. Those people ended up getting left behind. I can think about being with Viacom when YouTube first came out. Viacom didn't want to put none of their content on YouTube. Nobody's gonna watch that. We need to keep them coming back, to the TV. Radio. I remember when we was putting all Breakfast Club interviews on power1051fm.com and we were just putting the clips on YouTube. I'm like, yo, we need to be on YouTube. We need to be on YouTube. No, we need to keep people coming back to the .com. No, the world has changed. We need to be on YouTube.
Yeah.
the week that we had Hillary Clinton hot sauce in her bag on a Monday and Birdman put some respect on my name on a Friday.
And I kind of paused at a good moment, but it was still a good listen to hear that last part. He was basically saying
nobody knows
that.
Nobody knows. It was a great deal, though. I'm not turning down this fucking deal. Period. I'm not. It's just a good. Nobody fucking knows.
And everybody's banking on the future.
It's gonna be bullshit.
And in Charlamagne's head,
No. Nobody's banking on the future. Everybody's banking on that dotted line right now.
Well, yeah, but also in terms of his answer, what he was saying specifically, because we talked about this, we don't really know what the fuck Rory and Ma was thinking when they went through with this. But just in terms of all the analogies he was saying of like, when the new shit come out, there's gonna be people that's like, hey, it's not gonna work. And there's people who bank on the future, and sometimes it pays off, sometimes it don't. The same shit with niggas who used to talk about like, yeah, one day I invested in this dumb taxi cab app. I think it's called Uber, and then all of a sudden they're $1 billion corporation.
And that's the thing. It's not like a false equivalency.
It is.
Maybe it is just a little bit, only because we're talking about a different buy-in.
Yeah, I think it is.
And I think his point of like, and Charlamagne lived it to where he was first to the market with Black Effect. He even said that in the interview. And so that is a thing where it's like, I mean, it's what got him here, being first to the market.
Yeah.
So he got the opportunity and he's taking it. But still, it's like,
Well, iHeart's taking it.
iHeart, But still, it's a tricky landscape. I don't think it's gonna be rough in the beginning, because I don't know how I'm gonna watch these shows. I don't even have the option to watch Rory and Ma now.
You can listen though.
Yeah, you can listen still.
And podcast is audio first.
Podcast is audio
and
first.
Majority of podcasts I do listen to in audio form.
That's good. That's good.
I've converted.
I like video.
When I first started, it was audio.
Because that was predominant. Even sometimes when they would put it on YouTube, it would just be the picture of the thumbnail of the podcast and just the audio. It wasn't.
I've completely switched over. I'm all video now. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, I'm all video now. I don't listen to a single audio.
Yeah.
The only time I listen to an audio now is irregularities, when they forgot to edit something out of the audio that they edited out of the YouTube video. But outside of that, I'm looking for the YouTube.
So when you watch podcasts, you're not actively doing other things. You kind of sit down and...
I'm actively doing other things. I'm just not looking at the screen. But when I want to look at the screen, it's there.
So, on your phone, in the headphones.
Right. But it is the audio. It is the video playing. It's not just the audio. The only time, and I'll say the only time I'll listen to the audio, because I try, like Saturday is like the day that I don't have anything else to do in the morning. I can listen to Joe Budden. And I always start audio. I always start with the audio because that's what pops up first. And then I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I can just go to Patreon and listen to it and watch it too. So I normally, within like 5-10 minutes, remember the video's out and I go over there.
That's true.
But outside of that, then I'm watching the video for everything.
For sure. And everybody has their methods and their ways of listening to it, but audio is definitely still a big ass fucking market.
Yeah,
Huge.
this whole I mean, there's a deeper discussion. I have a bunch of screen grabs from this, but the thoughts aren't worked out completely. So I'm not gonna fumble and butcher it.
Well, attempt it, AJ.
Or like, what's the one you got strongest?
Yeah, like what's the...
Well, I just think it's fascinating that the one that's the medium. No, there's no denying that audio is what podcasting is. That's the base thing. But what we determine success is, that is interesting. I found that interesting in his conversation.
Joe and Jada, they obviously are successful. They're celebrities. Cameron and Mace, they're successful.
What do you call success? And I'm not... Cam and Mace is... I can tell you right now, Cam and Mace is successful audio and video.
Oh, you saying the audio numbers is looking a little shaky?
Cam and Mace audio is crazy. I mean, no, their audio numbers are crazy. I'm saying audio and video, Cam and Mace are super successful. But then you might have, like, Joe and Jada might have moderate success. Not saying that they're not growing, but they've only been around 6 months.
Oh, so the audio numbers for them are not...
They only been around 6 months.
No, I'm just...
You know what I'm saying? They only been around 6 months. So, but I know you're saying that they're super successful because you see them everywhere.
All right, okay, that's fair enough.
Virality
doesn't always equate to...
That's all I'm saying.
That's the conversation
that's
I
like
have.
the rapper, let's rap about it.
Right, like we see it, and I've looked at the charts, they're in the top 10, so...
Let's rap about it?
The audio starts.
Top 10 of what?
In the music chart.
Oh, okay, on Apple. But yo, go look at like Bloomberg just published the top 50 podcasts.
Yeah.
Go look at those.
No, I did.
Like those are the numbers. Like, and that's not black. That's black,
everybody.
white, everybody across the board.
And I also found it interesting. I found it interesting that if audio is the main thing that's based on how successful you are, it's something that's unmeasurable, that nobody can measure. Nobody can measure unless you're on the dashboard.
But it is measurable. Yeah.
It's measurable, but not for the viewer.
Yeah.
Not for the average person. The
The
only
same
person,
thing on Netflix.
Right, exactly. I don't know if a show has flopped on Netflix unless Netflix has put it in the top 10 or whatever like that, right?
To prop it up a little bit.
Essentially, yeah. So it's like, everything that's measurable is hidden to the average viewer. You can't find that number. You just have to go based off of what the charts say it is. Period.
Yeah. There's charts and YouTube views, but that's not everything.
I'm not in this conversation. Success has nothing to do with YouTube views. If we're talking strictly the audio, none of that is measurable.
I thought you just meant for the show in general. Like trying to track the success of the show and trying to get what data, like, okay, they watch 1 million people over here, 500,000 over here, just in terms of pulling it all together
Charlamagne
to paint the picture.
Charlamagne was saying the success of your show is based off the audio, not the video or virality, which the
that's
video and
radio
virality
days.
is the only thing that we can see. So like Joe and Jada was an example, not Joe and Jada. Oh, Joe and Jada was an example that came up. And it's like, we can look at their YouTube channel and see that they get 250,000 views every time they drop, right?
Yeah.
So I could say, okay, 250,000 people are watching it. But that's not what makes them successful in his eyes. It's what is their audio.
And I think,
and that's something that nobody can measure.
Well,
period.
that's because we're the consumers. But when it comes to these sponsorships, when it comes to these podcast network deals, that audio comes into play a lot more in terms of really painting the picture of like, how well does this show do?
But let's be clear. When you're sending them the number, they're not asking to see your dashboard. You're putting together a marketing deck. I can put whatever the fuck I want on that marketing deck. They're not asking, log in for me so I can see what you actually get. They're not doing that.
Yeah, but if you don't think so, you're also not saying, like, I get what the overall point that you're making, but that doesn't negate the fact that if your audio numbers are fantastic, that is more leverage in your deal.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah, so it's like, I think that people who have shitty audio numbers and they're kind of a little bit more propped up by the YouTube could do a dashboard bullshit like that to where they can just make it look how it looks good. But niggas who are actually successful with the RSS feed can show that off.
But they don't.
What do you mean they don't? What
don't
podcast deal have you been in where the podcast was showing the company the success of their audio numbers and using that as leverage?
I haven't been a part of any deals where.
Are you saying that that's not happening? Because that's all the point I'm trying to make. We might not even be arguing.
We're not talking about the same thing at all right now. All I'm saying, I'm saying is, I don't think the success, what your podcast is based off of, is audio numbers only. I don't think that's what determines if you're a successful podcast or not. That's what I'm thinking. 1, 2. I think audio, you can't see it. Nobody can see it except the user and the hosting site. Those are the only two people that can actually see it.
Which probably shows you how valuable that shit really is.
So I don't think that's what it is. I just don't think they show it, and then which means I can't then say who's successful or not, because I can't. If I'm going just based off the audio, nobody can see that number.
The only problem is that
business, right? Like if you go to Walmart and see Pop-Tarts on the shelf, you don't know if they're in debt. Like we just see the Pop-Tarts on the shelf. We don't.
We can use YouTube. Pop-Tarts are a good example. We can just use YouTube. I can look and see if your podcast gets 250,000 views a week, and the likes and the comments ratio averages out to what 250,000 view likes and comments would look like. Because we can all. I think it's pretty easy to tell who's botting.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So we can all just see whether this is successful in its own right here,
but off
of these numbers.
We're only seeing half the picture. We're only seeing half the picture.
Right.
And I promise you, when shows go to get sponsors, they get deals, they do anything with a network, all data is good data.
I'm not.
He's not.
That's all. And that's literally why I was saying what I was saying earlier. The only point I'm trying to make is that your audio numbers are important.
I never said
that is the so that, and that's why I asked you, what are you really arguing about?
Yeah,
I don't think that's what determines your success.
I think it's a huge part of it.
It's
I think it's a huge part of it
I don't
because
think so.
you can have a show.
I don't think it's. I don't think it's what
I think it's more.
determines
Put
whether
it
you're
this way.
successful.
I think it's more valuable to have a show that's doing phenomenal audio and decent to good on YouTube than having a show that's doing decent to good on YouTube and shitty on audio, because then it's like you have an air of success. Yes, there are people watching it, but there's a full picture to the show. Podcasting is a goofy business because there's two different products that are the same product.
Yeah.
We have the video and we have the audio, and they both have different value sets.
Yeah, and I think what Charlamagne
But
was
one's not greater than the other.
I think what Charlamagne was speaking about
He
was
said
just
one is greater than the other. The audio is greater than the
because
video. That's what he said.
I'm not
Okay,
well,
ladies,
nobody said I was sitting here
ladies,
arguing for Charlamagne's
ladies.
point. I'm saying what I believe about this subject, and I don't get why niggas keep disagreeing.
I think what he was talking about was the monetization of the actual audio is far more. I think it goes farther
It definitely
than
does.
the visual aspect of the podcast. I think that's one part of what Charlamagne was saying.
But real
the
quick-
other part, hold on. The other part was just the fact that Charlamagne comes from radio. So that plays a big major part. It's like, yo, who's listening? Because
sure.
for a long time, it was more people listening than there were watching.
Well, there was nobody watching at one point.
Exactly. So
yeah.
technically, it's been a lot of niggas listening for a
It's
long
like-
time.
But just in terms of value, having 1 million audio listeners is more potent and more valuable than having 1 million YouTube viewers. They're charted differently. And even the way that people pay for ads, I read this one article. Radio ads, audio ads have better retention and better turnout because you're forced to listen to it. And when you're hearing something, you have to imagine what you're hearing. So we literally, all marketing is having your attention. And so audio ads do it automatically. That's why they're ranked a little higher than visual. We don't even know if they're looking at the screen when your ad is playing. But when the audio is going and they're listening, they have no choice. And so marketing campaigns, the value of an audio listen is higher than it is for YouTube. And now there's money to be made on YouTube. This is why both of these bags are important.
And we're talking about a podcast which foundationally is an audio medium. So it's one of those things where, like, yeah, YouTube is good, it's very good, and you have to use that medium too. But
Does that determine whether you're successful or not?
Wait, what exactly?
Does using YouTube determine?
No, your audio numbers.
It
It's
does.
a part of it. It's a huge part of it.
I think
But
yes,
does-
but it
This is the
also
thing, this is the
yes,
thing.
but it also solidifies. I think it solidifies more heavy than a YouTube.
It does.
You know what I mean?
This is not even a debate. Like, we can Google this shit.
Yeah.
Marketing company, all these companies pay more for audio ads because they have a higher rate of efficiency, whatever the fucking terminology.
But we do live in a visual culture where.
So if somebody gets 500,000 views an episode on YouTube, the video.
Yeah, YouTube
every
video.
week, 500,000 a week. Let's just use 250,000. That's a better number.
Okay.
It's more realistic. 250,000 views a week. But their audio gets 8,000 plays.
And this is a podcast.
It's a podcast. Yeah, we're talking about podcasts.
What's the question? Are they successful?
Yeah.
There's more context to that. There's
that's
more
all- that's
context
the only
to that.
context I've been
because
talking about.
just because there are channels on YouTube that get views, but they're not profiting off them.
And we're talking about if their channel's like demonetized then?
And that's why I'm saying more like demonetized, or even just like,
because that's the only time you don't get profit off of anything you put on YouTube is if you're demonetized. You lost the right to it, essentially. Or you cannot sign up for it too. That is the thing. You cannot sign up for the partner program.
So
and
put it this way.
have all the facts to back it.
To answer your question, you're not a not successful podcast. You're doing something. But if those numbers were switched around, if you was getting 250 audio, and like this is like, goofy metrics,
I would say no.
I would say
Right.
I would say no.
That's the whole point.
No,
that I
you're
was,
not.
that I
You're
was,
not successful.
If we switched it
You're
around,
not.
No,
Okay.
I wouldn't say you're successful.
That's the whole point,
Especially-
and that was the conversation they were having, not in this clip we were listening to.
Yeah, it's another clip.
The
I
whole
saw
point
it.
of the conversation,
but you're
that
not
they were-
doing bad either though, because saying not successful, it almost feels like failure in a sense, like it's got a connotation to it. You're not doing bad.
But what it is you're consolidating you're consolidating the wrong thing.
Yeah.
You know? And
y'all are selling more on like the mozzarella sticks, which is an appetizer, than you are on like the
main entree. That
filet mignon.
That people should stay for.
Which is the name of this restaurant. This is a steak shop.
Yeah.
We just happen to have mozzarella sticks.
If you know how downloads work too, I also find that fascinating where I feel like the downloads, and we're talking audio right now.
Yeah.
Download numbers are flimsy at
janky.
best.
They're insane.
They're janky and they're flimsy at best because half a play. There's some platforms that tell you every time you play it, if it takes you 4 times, if it takes you 4 watches to finish, you got counted as 4 downloads.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought downloads was a different metric. I thought downloads is when you have it loaded to your profile on audio.
It depends on what platform we're talking about. They're all different. That's what I'm saying. There's not a one consistent number. There's not one consistent metric on what a download is based on the hosting site that it's on. Spotify.
Everybody has different rules.
Yeah, Spotify calls it something different. Apple Podcast calls it something different. And then there's, like when you upload to a DSP, there's like a million other one. iHeart, Deezus, there's like all these
Sirius
XM, like all of them, I'm sure have different ones. Because I remember when I was looking for a new hosting site, I looked at all of these things. And when I would put analytics together for every quarter, I'm like trying to figure out, okay, Podbean is telling me this. Podbean is telling me Spotify gave me this many plays. Let me go directly to the Spotify dashboard. Okay, Spotify dashboard, it's either higher or it's lower. And it's like, okay, why is it higher? There's lower. And why doesn't that number equal the same number that it tells me over on this thing? So
I wonder if Spotify is like
and everybody
canceling out their own bots or something.
And I don't care what anybody says. If they have a podcast uploaded to a hosting platform, they're dealing with the same thing. Like, at least if you're using a hosting platform, the numbers that they're claiming you're getting from all these sites, if you go directly to that dashboard, it's going to be different. If I'm on Podbean,
are we using shitty hosting sites?
No,
not shitty, but just in terms
Podbean
of like
is number one. It's one of the number one hosting sites.
There's
never going to be consistency within
no consistency.
There's never going to be. The only real way to know, which shout out to Joe Budden, the only real way to know like if you're a successful podcast is through like hard earned like door entry fee, which is Patreon.
Yeah.
Like
but you also have your own analytics.
Of course.
We can go on Podbean.
But I'm saying YouTube, it's very, even the numbers, it's all janky. Because it's never going to be consistent.
Yeah, even the new YouTube numbers be janky too.
Nigga,
that's kind of for all platforms to a certain extent. Like I'll go on YouTube Studios, it'll say we have it, like the numbers won't always match up.
Nothing matches up, which is okay.
I did just realize that.
But in this conversation of like, what's a successful podcast? It's like
the hypothetical you posed with the 8,000.
It would. The only real answer would be like, nigga, Patreon. Like, how many people are paying for your podcast? Because
I think the numbers are fucking janky as fuck, nigga. Like that's what I think audio numbers are janky as fuck. What's counted as a download / play? Because that's essentially, if we're talking podcast audio, that is the same thing. Download and play is the same thing.
Well, I think
there isn't 2 separate metrics that you see on any dashboard.
Can you Google it? Because I think that's how it was early on, and I think as podcasting and industry grew and became more organized, I think these marketing corporations started really deciphering how they're ranking metrics versus downloads and views and YouTube shit. But we can Google it real quick. I think that there's a distinction between downloads and audio views now.
There is. When I talked to Chris Monroe, like we had talked for several hours on the phone. I had like posed all these things that I'm telling y'all right now. He's like, nobody knows what the fuck they are. You just put them together. That's what it is. Put it together. Like. When I look at our, like, he was like, literally, when you're putting your little thing together, take the highest number. Fuck it, add them together. Because that's all they care about anyway. Like,
that's
we're all,
business too, though. But
we're all on the same page. So it's like, something that's that flimsy, at least on YouTube, we can see when a nigga's capping or not, right? We can see a nigga got to have 100,000 views and 8 likes. It's like, all right, come on. At least it's a lot easier to tell who's faking and who's not, right?
Yeah.
You could tell.
And at least we can see it. Everybody can see it when I click on it.
But you could tell other ways with audio too.
Yeah, literally.
Because I don't know. I listen to Apple Podcasts. If am going to podcasts, I'm gonna assume they have like an ethical way of approaching like what's popular on their dashboard.
When
I never
because they got to create the list.
They have to create the list,
Yeah,
and I never
has to
see
be ranked off something.
And I've
But
never
we don't get to see what that number is.
yeah, but I've never seen a scam. Like I've never seen a podcast from India that's playing Soulja Boy. It's like, what the fuck? How is this top 10? They got me.
Right.
And
And
it's
I'm not-
typically a fucking podcast that's doing good.
But the
I'm not
top
gonna lie.
10
I think a part of the reason that we don't have access to that data is because of how valuable that data actually is.
And because the companies that own the platforms know they're scamming everybody
I don't know
too.
about that.
I think so.
It's everybody's scamming everybody because if
Yeah, I think
the
that's
Apple
more of it.
if Apple Podcasts and Spotify told people what was really going on,
Why don't
and
they
that,
hide it on everything
and
else?
that Spotify is actually buying bots for their own shit, which is probably what's happening,
Yeah.
then it would break everything. But this what?
I was about to answer this question, but what were you saying?
No, I was just saying it's all a scam. It's a scam on the way down. That's why the only
That's
real way.
capitalism. Everybody is fluffing their margins to make shit look better than what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's literally money. If you own a corporation, you're probably doing the same shit. But that doesn't negate the value of audio listeners. And of course, they can be flimsy. Anything can be flimsy, but they're not flimsy enough for these these major corporations who throw lots of money around to not take them serious.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're unvaluable at all. I just think if that's what I'm using to determine the success of a podcast, that's also the shakiest barometer of numbers based on analytics that I've seen so far in this game.
You just airdrop a video?
I think it was. I just had it. It might be important. It's
No,
not.
it just popped up on his
I
iPad.
just think that's interesting.
Yeah, and like we've proven, all numbers can be flimsy. I mean, there's a dude, we like to call him Sloth, but he tricked the head of the podcast network he was working for.
He tricked your stepfather
with YouTube views.
He tricked him with audio views too.
Yeah, but
he can buy fake audio views.
Yeah,
too.
and he tricked them with YouTube views too. So it's like they're just as flimsy, but it sounds like you get more credence to YouTube views, even though they're both capable of producing fraud. And it seems like at the same rate. I don't think it's easy. I don't think it's harder to get audio bots than it is to get YouTube bots.
I remember there's something.
It is harder. It is harder to get audio bots.
They cost more. What's harder about it?
It's like encrypted codes.
It's easier. They get flagged more.
Yeah.
They get flagged more. Your profile you can
for audio. So doesn't that make it more legitimate than YouTube views? If
yeah,
it's
but we
easy?
still don't see it. My biggest thing
And
is
I was about to bring it-
you understand the point I'm
right.
making?
I get that though,
But
but I'm
I-
past that. I'm just saying we just can't see it though.
Wait, and here's the problem,
You can't
AJ.
see it,
I think
and
because it's
also
valuable.
it's also flaky.
What's happening? This is like somebody who's a psychologist put down like what this is. It has to be something like with humans where it's like seeing numbers attached to something. Like that's what value we put it at.
We judge books by their covers.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's why, like, you see an ugly motherfucker, you see a beautiful person, you're probably gonna be more nice to the beautiful motherfucker.
Yeah,
humans can be shallow. We fall for bells and whistles all the time.
Yeah.
We're easily manipulated.
I think audio numbers.
I think that's why
sell-
we don't see audio numbers, dog.
Audio numbers sell better too.
That's a fact.
And that's
You have to be in certain rooms to get those to sell too.
of course.
That doesn't change the value.
Of course.
You had to have a certain number of them to even be in the room to be selling these views.
Yeah, I heard from a trusted source that only 10,000 views makes you a successful podcast.
Yeah.
Audio.
Yeah.
10,000.
Oh shit! So damn, by the example you posed with the 8,000 audio and
They're
the
not
250,
successful.
yeah, but 2,000 views difference is not that bad.
They're not successful though.
They close.
But they're not.
I got
They're close-
But they got a quarter of a million
They're
on
closer
YouTube.
than us.
I got to keep my point. They're not successful.
They're not.
They're not.
I don't think they're not.
But I get what you're saying, Tony. They're not. They're not.
If we was 2,000 views away from talking to Charlamagne, like getting toilet paper ads,
Yeah.
I would feel like we're pretty fucking
Come
close.
on. You want AJ to play the bear? Oh my God.
Can we even
finally
have a
made
Charlamagne
it?
sponsor? This thing got a bidet.
But yeah,
You can get that now. There's independent sales agents.
yeah. There's,
But they
There's
probably
independent-
gonna want
there's
37%.
Possibly, but they might be bringing you $100. So
You feel me?
I'll give you $37, and I'll take the rest of the $100.
you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Set them up.
That's all creative agencies. But this is 30 seconds that I don't remember what it is, but it's Charlamagne talking.
But eventually, everybody went to the internet. I can go back to radio.
This is a continuation.
This is a continuation.
18, 19 years ago. There was people saying, what is that Twitter? I'm never getting on that Twitter. I'm not going to spend my time on Twitter, right? Then when we started recording our interviews for radio and putting them online, there was so many personalities like, I'm not ever going to do that. Those people ended up getting left behind. I can think about being with Viacom when YouTube first came out. Viacom didn't want to put none of their content on YouTube. Nobody's going to watch that. We need to keep them coming back, to the TV. The numbers was so, I remember some.
Yep. And he's just talking more about.
What was he supposed to get out of that?
Yeah, I told you it was Random Thursday, but that segment, he's just talking about the value of.
Excuse me.
He's basically, I wouldn't say self-loathing, but he was right. Viacom didn't want to listen to him when he told him to put it on YouTube. Mm-hmm. But then it just so happens Hillary came, and then the Birdman event happened, and they got
viral.
They went fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're banking on the future.
Our conversation went off course of what this was originally about. This was originally about people making the conversion and how likely it is for people to actually start going to Netflix for YouTube.
Yeah.
But it was a perfect segue.
And then we started talking about something that I was like, I haven't worked out on my points yet. But go ahead. So
we said, what's your strongest one? And you went on that one.
I didn't have a strongest one. It hadn't been worked out. But
I mean, it's not about it being.
I don't think it was a bad conversation.
You're working it out now, nigga.
I think it was good talks.
But yeah,
it's
man.
all janky, man.
Yep. But
it's all janky.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit this bell. We're gonna figure out where we're going next.
Y'all want to go to this Vlad? There's really nothing here on this.
We can go to this Vlad. This was more of like an ethical question because Vlad TV recently dropped an interview with. Can we say his name or do we got to come up with a surname?
Who?
The dude that owned the island. Yeah, we can say that, right? I'm just making sure.
Yeah,
I'll be forgetting sometimes.
I feel like.
He reposted it. Yes, I saw that.
So
Yeah, I feel like
Vlad TV reposted Steve Bannon's interview with Jeffrey Epstein. Steve Bannon is closely associated with Trump, part of Project 2025 and all that shit.
Yeah.
One of his chief strategists.
Yeah.
But he did an interview with Epstein a while ago where they was essentially just talking about like the financial markets and all this shit. And when I saw Vlad had posted this, I was confused. I thought he was interviewing him at first because it's set up like a Vlad interview. It's just Jeff backdrop, no interviewer seen on the screen. So I was like, oh shit, what the fuck Vlad been doing?
Yeah.
Allegedly he got this through like, some Illuminati connections down the grapevine.
He's Jewish.
I forgot
So he's not on there at all.
He's not on there at all. It's just
gotcha.
Steve Bannon interviewing Jeffrey Epstein.
Okay.
And it made me think back to like how one of the common sentiments about Vlad was that like, yo, he be incriminating black niggas. Like he only give a fuck about when his day side. And it kind of made me laugh when I saw him post the Jeffrey Epstein shit because I was like, oh, I knew Vlad was a vulture and he was like anybody could get it.
Yeah.
But he's kind of going after one of his own, another rich white dude.
Yeah.
He's willing to post an interview, especially during this climate. It just made me think that like, yeah, Vlad is about cash. It's not about, he don't give a fuck about what a lot of old head New Yorkers make it seem like, to where he's just an agent of the FBI secretly trying to indict a bunch of niggas on the street. Vlad is a content creator that doesn't give a fuck. He'll film a dead carcass.
It depends. I'm surprised he reposted something so close to like this government. Like, yeah, like this isn't a risk for his channel. Like he had to have asked like 12 police officers, a couple deputies, some lawyers, just to see for sure
the legalese of it.
The legalese, because I don't think Vlad would ever risk.
Why would
he's too
risky?
smart for this?
The Epstein files are coming out. Why would that be risky?
Those are being released by the DOJ
only due to because of the scope. Like,
are other people getting stuff pulled down though? I don't know. It feels like it's wide open. The nigga's dead.
I think Jeffrey Epstein, everything surrounding him, it's especially at the level that Vlad is at. I would say he's a celebrity, like whatever tier you want to put him at, whatever. And typically when you're in that tier, you choose your words wisely and you choose your sides wisely.
Yeah.
And I just was surprised that it's like, oh shit, he's dropping something that could get him strike down. Like, because Jeffrey Epstein, Trump isn't going after everybody talking about it. Like, the government isn't going after everybody or all these news reporters, but it's a lot of people that are being told to shut up.
Who? I haven't seen any YouTuber complaining about being told to shut up at all.
Joe Rogan gets phone calls from Donald Trump.
Well, that's because he had him on the show, so that's more of like a cut that out.
You know,
like, you know what I'm
what
saying?
he's describing.
You don't think videos get blacklisted?
But that's more of like a loyalty. Like, you're supposed to be my brother in this thing.
But the president is going to like one of the head media platforms with a lot of influence and be like, yo, don't say your opinion, chill out. This is bad for me. Don't bring up this Epstein shit. You're compromised. And this is the guy, and this is Joe Rogan. The context of that matters so much. This is the conspiracy theorist nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we knew he was compromised. We've been knew that for like the last year, right?
Well, yeah, but it just happened, AJ. It's not like, you know, like it just happened. This is fresh.
All these niggas are compromised. Every single one of them.
And we can talk about it.
Not all of them.
Who's not?
Not all of them.
Academics is even getting paid for his opinion.
I think Tim Dillon. I think Tim Dillon is in
compromise. Nah, compromise.
He's not compromised.
There's whole videos on him being compromised. They're all compromised.
Well, okay, so this is the thing. The word compromise gets thrown around, especially on these YouTube streets, in a very loose way. There's levels to it. There's direct, I get phone calls from the president that tell me to shut the fuck up. And then there's, I'm a podcaster that banked my reputation and my brand on what I believed in. And for me to change my mind when shit gets a little funny, I might lose the respect and the credibility for my opinion.
Or your YouTube will get, like, I don't know, shadow banned just slowly but surely because somebody's name is in the title.
But a lot of niggas are trying to save face. Andrew Schultz.
Nigga, we put...
He's not shadow banned.
Nigga, we put...
Oh, you talking about... I thought you were talking about what I was saying.
Yeah, no. He's not shadow banned.
I'm saying, though...
CoffeeZilla pops up every time, and all his videos get like 5 million views about these Epstein files.
Yeah, because Trump can't shadow ban niggas on YouTube.
Yeah, CoffeeZilla is also a specific... Yeah, and that's another thing. When you're the president, when you're a part of the government, it's nothing to knock on the like head of YouTube's door and be like, yeah, for the sake of like government security or whatever he would say, we need you to...
Well,
we need you to
be something. He shouldn't be able to do that because we have a First Amendment. But
he can't shadow ban him, but he can silence Rogan though.
It's so...
Yeah, they're directly... No, nigga, did you... I'm not joking when I say that Donald Trump called Joe Rogan.
I don't put that past him.
Here's the thing.
I don't find that crazy. But I don't understand why it's crazy that Vlad would drop this.
I think it's a weird brand risk because when you watch the interview, it's not painting Jeffrey Epstein in a bad light. It's really making him seem smart because Steve Bannon's asking him a bunch of questions about like how the banking system works and the Federal Reserve, all in the middle of these Epstein files or this latest drop of the Epstein files coming out. This, I'm not going to call it a fluff piece, but it's definitely not like, yo, look at this tape of this creepy guy. It's just an interview of Jeffrey Epstein where he looks like a normal person.
Well, I think that's... I mean, anything with Epstein right now is going to go crazy. Whether it be something that makes him look like a creep or not a creep.
You talking about crazy in viewership?
Yeah, viewership, numbers, money.
Yeah, but we're talking about crazy in like ethics of dropping it.
Well,
now's the time. If I have anything Jeffrey Epstein, especially anything exclusive, whether it was in a positive or negative light, I'd drop it.
Even a fluff piece?
Yeah, now's the time.
So in the middle, like you got to understand, doing a fluff piece is defense. Hold on. Doing a fluff piece is defense. You're coming to advocate for somebody because the world is like he's a bad guy. You're going, no, I have this. Now, this is where we start to talk about morals and integrity because I don't care what kind of business I'm fucking running. I'm not doing propaganda for a pedophile.
Yeah, but we're also talking about Vlad.
But you also said, didn't you just say that you would do that too?
I'm saying
so
if I
now
was
we're
Vlad,
talking about you.
I'm saying if I was Vlad.
But
I don't have any Epstein files, and if I did have any Epstein files, I'm obviously already playing in a certain lane with lower morality. So if I was playing in that lane, had lower morality, and was already on that, then yeah, that wouldn't seem crazy. That would be the time to drop it.
So this is a part of
I'm not in that though. I don't play that game.
And I respect your opinion, but this is a part of why I made this a topic because I wanted to know the room's response on the ethics of this. Because I think this is some crazy shit. I don't really remember what you said.
It's one of those things where like I said, I was just surprised that Vlad got close to anything with this because it's just too much. I just
for
felt
the
like
brand risk, right?
It was just a brand risk. Nobody important is really talking about it.
What do you
like Jeffrey Epstein?
No. Important people are talking about this. You got to watch the news.
Who?
MSNBC, and that's some of the news I watch regularly.
Are they good?
If you watch any news channel other than Fox, everybody's talking about this every day.
Are they, what type of, like, I have a thing with news organizations.
Because the thing is, there's 3 million pages that come out every time they do a drop.
Yes.
Somebody.
Well, this time, this has been the most.
This has been the most.
Yeah, because they would like sprinkle and shit.
And even in the other drops, it wasn't like they do 50 documents. They just throw a bunch at the
this
wall.
Is the most, like, it's going to take them a little bit of time.
It's going to take years.
Make CoffeeZilla sit at his fucking laptop and be
the
up all
amount
night.
that actually came out this time. That much.
Thousands of terabytes.
But through all of these documents, the news, niggas like CoffeeZilla are telling us the relevant information and allegations that's in these 3 million pages. Because the average citizen doesn't even really know what website to go on to find this shit. And even when you go there, it's like a directory. It's like you got to search for what you're looking for almost.
Nobody's really talking about how to find this shit. You got to find it on Twitter.
No, you can
hope.
You can Google this shit. These are government websites. They've access to everybody. But I think it's crazy.
I think it's low. Like, you think Vlad is? I don't know. This seems like what Vlad would do. This doesn't seem out of character.
Well, nobody's saying it's out of character, but it's just like, all right, if somebody's a murderer and they murdered a bunch of people before, if they murder somebody else, we can be like, oh damn, he killed Lil Rodney. Damn, that's fucked up. We don't have to go, oh, the nigga's a murderer, so fuck Lil Rodney. It's like every time it happens, it's fucked up,
right?
And we can talk about it.
Yeah.
But that's your opinion. You come to expect this from Vlad, so you don't think this is abnormal, but do you think it's wrong? Would you, in this time with your platform,
he also hasn't watched it,
drop propaganda for Jeffrey Epstein for profit?
At least a clip, right, AJ?
As a media company, sure, yeah. I don't think it's bad.
As a media company, is different because Vlad isn't team.
That's what I am.
No, there's a distinction. There's a distinction from CNN, MSNBC, and the news who have to report everything versus you with your own platform where you talk about specifically what you want to talk about. It's not AJ the Menace's job to keep the public informed on politics. Clearly, you don't be doing that shit. You don't have a journalistic responsibility on this podcast to tell the news. This is our platform. We talk about other podcasts.
Right, which is why I don't even know how I'm supposed to answer this question.
You answer the question by saying yes or no. I would help a pedophile or I wouldn't. Would you on LOY? That's a whole different question. It's a very simple question.
I wouldn't drop it. I wouldn't just drop it like loose, like, hey, this is, it's like, hey, let's repost it.
Like if I had it right now with what we have now, like you just laid the foundation. What we have, the platform that we have, it doesn't even go on it. It does nothing about that goes here.
If you had a YouTube channel, like regardless, if I had
a YouTube channel that was based off the news, I would drop it.
Vlad isn't based off the news.
Vlad is based off of hip hop news and interviews and shit like that.
Which is why
Vlad talks about everything.
Which is why it makes it crazy.
But that's not like his MO. That's not what you're guaranteed. That's not his bottom line.
What's his bottom line?
Is dropping content. It don't matter. He could be interviewing Boosie. Put it this way. If Boosie pull up with like a story that's gonna go viral, Vlad is more likely to do that video than he is to do like some what's going on with Palantir overseas video. Now, if you want to talk about what's relevant to the world, what the fuck's going on with Palantir overseas is more important. But he know Boosie is going to be more views for the day because niggas don't give a fuck about Palantir.
Yeah.
So Vlad is going to do that. His responsibility isn't to facts and news. So when we say media, you're kind of hiding behind a loose veil. Because Joe Rogan isn't the same as CNN. They have different
CNN
responsibilities. Joe Rogan could fuck around for 7 hours if he wants to.
But they get put on the same... Don't they get put on the same? I feel like
No.
The niggas they get put on the same chopping block.
What do you mean
media?
Like when I say like the biggest media platforms that aren't the news, like Joe Rogan and shit like that.
You said that aren't the news.
Yeah, so the biggest media platforms like Joe Rogan that aren't the news, they get still put on the same chopping block of misinformation and shit.
Yeah,
that was the whole thing with the whole horse tranquilizer and all that shit. Like, because he's getting put on the same level of even if their LLC or it's not even LLC, it's probably their corporation doesn't say news and media, it just says podcast or whatever. They're getting put on the same chopping block.
Joe Rogan is a special example. There's only one Joe Rogan, and there were plenty of niggas. We say stupid shit all the time on LOY. Our scale is different. If we had the audience Joe Rogan had, we would have to talk a little differently because we have mass influence and there's a responsibility to come with that shit. You can't just say anything at that level because you can move people.
Right.
So it's different. You brought up Joe Rogan, but like, no, we're talking about a nigga like Vlad.
How the hell am... So Vlad,
I literally just asked you if you had a YouTube channel, you're not a journalist, you're not CNN, you just have your platform where you talk about what you want to talk about. Would you drop an interview? Mind you, an interview that's not you. You didn't make this content. It isn't you talking to Jeffrey Epstein.
but I got access to it.
This is just a fluff.
Or I got the rights to it.
You got the rights to it. You got the rights to lease it. Yeah. And you had permission to drop an interview with Steve Bannon, of all people, interviewing Jeffrey Epstein and making him look favorable in the height of all this information coming out about how he's a human trafficking pedophile.
Do we really think it's making him look favorable? Are people watching this interview and then they're like, have a new eye?
It doesn't. It doesn't matter what.
interview,
hold on, real quick. That's kind of a moving of the goalposts. It doesn't matter what people's reaction is. Okay. The goal of the interview is to make him look more favorable. Not a single question about little girls on the island got asked.
When was this interview recorded? Like,
it wasn't that long.
What
ago.
was happening during that time? Like, was he? Because I
He
know
was alive.
I know the world found out.
He wasn't in jail.
Let me
I know
try
the
to
world
find the
found out
exact
he was
date.
a PDF in 2008. That's what I have learned about the Epstein files. So anything prior to 2008, nobody knew he was this guy unless you were part of the circle.
Nobody knew. But this,
so is this interview
I don't
pre or
know,
post 2008?
I don't know what year this interview came out,
I wanna
but
say
this is
2017,
100% not post. I mean pre 2008. You can tell by the quality.
Like it's after.
It's 100% after. Would you drop the video, dog?
I mean, I guess. I mean, I'm a media platform, I guess. So yeah, I would drop it.
I can't find when it was shot.
Gross.
I'm assuming I talk about everything else. I don't think it's anything to judge my morality on. It doesn't. It doesn't fit me. Like it doesn't.
A little bit.
It doesn't fit anything that I do now. It doesn't fit.
Why do it then? If it doesn't fit you, why do it? If it's not for the money and the intention.
You're talking about a fucking hypothetical thing that I don't even have right now.
Nigga,
like,
you brought up 7 hypotheticals for us to answer. You said if a podcast
actually made sense.
We have. This is a real example. Vlad is doing it. I'm asking, would you do it too?
If I was Vlad, I would do it.
All right then.
I don't have what Vlad has.
I mean,
I don't move how Vlad.
I'm used to Lauren
I
yelling
don't
at me
move
like
how
this.
Vlad moves.
Well, kinda.
Y'all
both dropping the Epstein tapes, nigga.
I don't move how Vlad moves.
It's a
If you were in Vlad's position, you would do that. You would put it out too. You wouldn't. You wouldn't all of a sudden have morality and be like, if you were Vlad and you have done everything that Vlad has done up to this point, obtain exclusive footage that nobody else had, why wouldn't you put it out?
The good thing Vlad should have done.
This is the problem. I didn't ask you what you thought Vlad would do. I asked what you would do if you were in the same position, not if you were Vlad himself. Obviously, if you were Vlad, you would do what Vlad would do, nigga. I'm asking what you would do.
That means if I was in the same position, that means I have built a foundation with a similar morality as Vlad TV. So then, yes, I would drop it.
Yo, am I crazy? Am I crazy, dog?
Yes, you are crazy.
No, I didn't ask you. I know what you think. You're yelling.
I see what's happening here.
Break it down.
It's a mix of.
We normally got Lauren to like to mediate, but
it's
nigga,
a mix of words.
Hold on,
and
you're
specifics.
also acting like I'm mad at your answer. I was just wondering what you would do. Which I mean, if I'm being honest, I kind of predicted that.
But also,
because
it's
you're using it as a moral judgment on myself based on my answer. And I'm telling, yes, the answer is yes to that. What I'm saying is if you're using your example, if I was this person,
You're Vlad. If you were in Vlad's position,
if I was in Vlad's position, that means I've done everything Vlad's done.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Clearly, you need more context. If you had a platform as big as Vlad's, I don't care. You didn't do the same means or whatever the bullshit that's gonna cause you to like try to morally justify that shit. You have the same viewership as Vlad.
What did I build it off of though? That matters a lot.
Contextually, that matters.
That matters a shit ton.
I'll answer it when y'all done telling me it matters.
Please tell me what I built my level of platform to.
You
that's
do interviews.
Similar.
You do interviews.
Okay. What kind of interviews? All type of interviews?
You interview who you want to interview like Vlad does.
I interview niggas who just got murdered. And I interview the murderer and all that type of stuff.
Whoever
right?
you want to interview.
It sounds a lot like I'm moving shady in these interviews.
No, I said, hold on. You see how I said whoever he wants to interview and he said he's moving shady? That's your choice. Are you moving shady or not?
I'm still using it as I'm still paralleling.
Like
I'm still
Stop
paralleling
being Vlad.
it.
I'm asking for what you would do with a platform of that size. We know you're not Vlad. What is the point of me asking you what I think, what you think Vlad would do? I know what Vlad would do. We saw it. I'm asking you what you would do if you had that same level of influence. And you built it off doing interviews. You said you would drop the Jeffrey Epstein video. And it's like, you said, yeah, you had your answer. I think it's fucked up.
What has Say Cheese done?
And why do you think it's fucked up?
Because what is the point in dropping a fluff piece for a human trafficking pedophile in the middle of all of this coming out? What is the point? Because when you do a fluff piece, you're trying to make somebody look better.
They would do it
Why?
for money.
So you're willing, and what it boils down to is that you're kind of willing to make a pedophile look better for money and attention.
So you're just saying he's reposting it because Vlad didn't make it.
Yeah, because he's not even in there.
He didn't make it, but what's the point of reposting?
Yeah.
And like reposting,
I do think it's
reposting on your YouTube.
I do think. Here's the thing. I do think which is fucked. It's weird that Vlad didn't take the interview style of actually finding a girl, because Vlad probably has the means to find a girl who was at least close enough to it, or at least that can lie and act like, yeah, you know, I
find
heard
somebody
stories.
a part of the story.
Yeah,
and
that
do
can
the interview himself.
That
the
can
same
do
way
an
he interviewed
interview.
the prostitutes of Diddy's.
That can do an interview himself. Did he do that?
Oh yeah, it was a lot of escorts.
Yeah, he had
the new ones too, right?
That's what I'm talking about.
He had Dante Nero's homie.
Yeah,
because Dante used to be a gigolo.
Yeah.
But that's what I found weird. That like, Patrice O'Neal's co-host, he used to be a
That
gigolo.
nigga's not funny either. But
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Real quick, he dropped a couple videos talking about like why I disagree with Patrice O'Neal. I was like, oh, the rim must be due, nigga.
Yeah,
you turning your back now?
He's
nigga?
He's spoken about like a lot of the shit they said. It was out of context. He was trying to be fun.
Yeah.
But I think that it's weird that Vlad didn't take that avenue, which he usually does, to do the juicy news stuff, which I just felt like that was strange. Like, why drop? I mean, I don't know. I just thought it was weird. Like, if you're gonna get,
do you think it's morally funny?
If you're gonna get close to it, then get close to it, like how you usually do with things.
He won't?
No.
I think interviewing.
That's why I was so surprised that he even got this close.
And I think interviewing a victim is different than posting a fluff piece of the predator. You know what I mean? Because at least then, even if it is still, I'm just trying to profit off this Jeffrey Epstein attention bullshit, he could at least hide behind the guise of like, I'm just trying to get the full story. I'm not trying to make the nigga that's guilty look better.
Yeah.
I don't see anybody giving a fuck about the interview.
Because there's so much information.
Yeah, like
but
I don't see anybody even caring that it came out.
Yeah.
But it's just overall the scope of it.
The files are weighing way heavier than that shit.
It's more important.
For sure.
Because there's nothing salacious in the tape. It's making him look better.
Yeah, so it's just some exclusive content that he got hold of.
It's like the real shit to be watching is CoffeeZilla going through these fucking documents.
Yeah. Trying to find the real.
Yep. Office hours.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's weird though.
It's all fitting to him, to Vlad, to me. I don't know. It's just all fitting.
It's a cheap
and
way.
I don't think that I can see Vlad still interviewing a victim or somebody associated with it if he can get his hands on them.
Mm-hmm.
I just think maybe this came first. But if he can get some later, like I don't think for the rest of our life we won't see him interview somebody that close to the Epstein situation if he can't get his hands on them, which I I believe if he can get close enough, he'll do it.
Vlad,
He just might not be there yet. You know what I'm saying? He still might be working that shit.
Vlad can get somebody. If he could pay Boosie $20,000,
that's nothing. That's nothing. I think it's more impressive that he got all these fucking these escorts from the Diddy thing. I think that lends us a little bit closer to
like if you can do this,
right.
Why aren't you trying to push?
Which he might be, but it's
he's
just
not.
He might not be there yet.
It's a scary thing to talk about this. Like even the people that do speak on it, they speak on it very sparingly. Vlad knows.
Why are these? I don't know. I haven't seen anybody. I saw more people worried about saying bad things about Rock Nation getting their channels demonetized than dropping Epstein things. Like I saw that more than the other.
Shit, apparently Jay-Z knew the nigga. Jeffery was a popular
That's
guy
what I'm
to
saying.
say the
Like
least.
I see people like
that's a different allegation.
I
That's
see
one of
people's
those FBI
platforms at
believe it.
risk way more. Like I remember vividly seeing people complaining about their platforms being at risk, speaking on Rock Nation and the whole vice president, possible snitch, paperwork, all that stuff. I saw people in fear of their companies and platforms way more than the Epstein shit. That just seems like a free for all right now. If you got something, they put it out. I haven't seen a single person talk about.
Well, because
I haven't even
hold
seen
on,
anybody
real
get
quick.
covered that they got clipped. That somebody got clipped.
Nobody's really coming to the defense of Jeffrey Epstein. Most content about him is exposing all like the hideous shit that happened. You know what I mean?
Right.
As opposed to like, what was the example you used? Jay-Z and Rock Nation. And
Yeah, I think it was like with the whole paperwork, the Spanish
Desi
lady.
Perez.
Yeah, that. You know
Plus,
what I mean?
it's different.
And Meg Thee
Jay-Z's
Stallion
also
too.
alive still. You know what I mean? And he wasn't facing trial for some. It's different context for Sizzle. Like this is more of a finished project.
Yeah.
In terms of like his guilt and all that shit. We knew he was fucking going to jail.
If Vlad shit gets taken down, then I'll be like, oh damn, that's crazy that he did that. Maybe he shouldn't have been playing so close to the fire, but I think that shit gonna be there forever. And I think if there's anything valuable from it, then you'll see people pull clips out of that interview to put it alongside of things that they find in the files to make more content about, or more YouTube videos about, or think pieces about. Like
Vlad,
it's just more Epstein fodder. It's just Epstein shit everywhere right now.
I think Vlad is,
And Vlad's not even in this shit. Like it's kind of like he put it on his platform, but he's not even in it. So it's like,
Which makes it even weirder. Like why?
well, you
know what I mean? Like this is not even your shit.
It's just more curious on how did he get the rights to the footage. That's more curious.
Because
like how did he get it?
Because like every grand conspiracy, like what if this is more intentional than we fucking realize it's supposed to be?
Like Vlad is trying to make him look better?
In the middle of all of this bullshit, Vlad gets his hands on an exclusive interview of Jeffrey Epstein.
it was
by
in the files.
Steve Bannon.
I believe it was in the files. I had first seen it on Twitter.
Can we Google that?
Before I saw it on Vlad.
Can we Google how Vlad got the Epstein interview? Just put that. See if AI will make some shit up.
I believe.
Yeah, but you put story.
What's the guy's name? Bruce something?
Steve Bannon. I don't really know how to spell Bannon, but see what AI got. Vlad obtained the previously unseen interview footage of Steve Bannon interviewing Jeffrey Epstein from the U.S. Department of Justice via a public records release. The video was a part of a large cache of documents, photos, and recordings released by the DOJ in early February 2026 related to the investigation of Epstein. Here are the key details.
Oh, it's 2019.
Obtained in its context. Video. I don't think that's important.
But he okay, now this seems like just a smart play. Because everything that's getting released, essentially this got released with
It was released in the files.
It released in the files. He was just trying to be first to market.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't be first to market.
Which essentially everything in those files will be released.
Yeah.
And on somebody's YouTube page getting monetized. Period. Like every single item will be available on YouTube, Twitter, whatever the fuck, Reddit. Like it's gonna be everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, but out of the millions of documents that incriminate Epstein, he chose the one that makes him look good.
I guess. I mean,
you had a lot of options There's a lot of footage. There's videos of him chasing little girls around in the kitchen.
This might have
And
been.
he was like, "Yo, let me get the one that's
This might have
defending."
been. This might have been the most PG thing that he can actually put out, though.
Yeah, and that video is not long enough to be monetized.
Yeah, we're talking an interview that's like an hour plus.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, that's at least that fits long interviews.
Yeah.
And it looks like mine.
It's literally is.
So,
but he didn't think past like it's just
no, he
like
didn't.
the right thing to do.
It's money. That's it. Being first to market, and him still being on top of dropping Epstein stuff, just like everybody else on YouTube is on top of dropping Epstein stuff.
If he doesn't do it, if he doesn't interview one of the girls, he's a fraud.
There's a difference between Coffeezilla using the documents to paint the picture of how horrible this was versus Vlad doing fluff piece shit. I wouldn't do it, and that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean,
There's other money to be made. There's a lot of bags. You don't have to defend pedophiles to get them.
niggas be out here defending pedophiles all the time.
And I'm not going to be one of them.
Yeah.
Are you?
No. Fuck out of here.
Oh, man. Partner at the end of the show, which I control, Jay Nobles, hashtag office hours. Y'all made it. Yes, hashtag office hours. Partner at the end of the show, we get to talk to y'all, one-on-one conversations. Shout out to Leak for leaving the long-ass message. Yes, sir. And make sure y'all check out, talking about Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Make sure y'all check us out on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Go get our numbers up.
Obviously, the show, right?
Both. I'm talking about both. You know what I'm saying? They're both. Audio is important, as you can see. This conversation that we had today led to. Mm-hmm. So go help us out.
Play both of them at the same time.
Absolutely. But yes,
we had something in the note, right?
I'm trying to go to the timestamp for Leak.
Oh, okay.
What is Leak talking about?
Some nonsense. Shout out Leak. Hashtag office hours. Okay, Nobles. You know you sound crazy. I don't want any black man in this situation. How about I don't want any woman, specifically black women, in this situation? Y'all brought up her, the victim's past, but disregarded Cory's for a moment. What does her beating her husband have to do with her getting hit? And I don't want to make it sound like I care about her personally, but not just calling what we saw what it was is just weird. Why can't people who's done something wrong in 4K just admit to being wrong? Ice voice. Excuse me. Let me take it further. Why can't the fans just admit when their favorites do something wrong that it was wrong, but they just don't care? Hashtag fan or supporter. Nobles, this is really kind of directed at you. You
I was
seem
about
to
to
be
say,
the problem.
okay, are you going to pass me the ball? Or are you going to keep dribbling? Thank you. So,
give it back.
Here's the thing, right?
Hear what he said real quick? What you said?
Yeah, well, if it's just, it shouldn't.
Because I do kind of hear. I mean, I know what you kind of said, but I don't know exactly.
Yeah. It's kind of what he said this episode. AJ don't give a damn.
Situation. I do. Black man to be in this situation. Okay. When y'all was like wrong place, wrong time. Look, I'm just okay. I understand what I say. It feels a little bit better, but I'm just saying that in terms of like, look,
boy,
I don't want any black man. I don't want any black man to be in this situation. I don't want any black man to be in this situation.
I do. I don't give a fuck who it is.
You don't want.
Well, yeah, AJ don't give a damn.
You do? If you have a video come out, hey, nigga, it's your time to get kicked while you down. It's your time.
If I could choose a world where Cory Holcomb didn't do this,
I'm gonna choose that world.
I choose that world. So, but it didn't sound like that at first. Like
in my mind, I'm just hey, if a video drops, it's your time to get kicked,
which is fair.
Yeah.
So, look, man. It is true. I don't want any black man to ever be in this position, but I do think you have to look at what happened and what led up to it. The nigga had a restraining order on the bitch. She shouldn't have been around him. She knew that. The judge knew that. Everybody knew that. Everybody around at that moment when it happened, if it was really wrong, I would hope somebody out there would have just smacked the shit out of Cory if he was truly in the wrong. If it was 20, 30 niggas, if it was 20, 30 niggas outside and he just munched a woman for no reason. And I was just saying that why not bring that in the case too? That he had a restraining order on a crazy bitch.
Well,
That's all I was saying. And I'm not saying, I never said smacking munching woman is good. I'm just saying, like.
So we can say he had a restraining order on a crazy woman that he shouldn't have punched.
I think it goes vice versa too. Like if a woman has a restraining order on a man, dude, stay away from her. I feel like you're liable to shoot a motherfucker.
But he still shouldn't hit her.
Munched.
He still shouldn't hit her. Especially when he don't be having that energy for Anton Daniels.
Tampon.
Yeah. Oh, do we have to answer that question or was that just you?
Nah, that was just me.
It was just him being disgusted.
Yeah. Crazy.
What?
Shout out to the Real Creative Media. Hashtag Office Hours, the new look of the Ebro Laura Rosenberg show. Yeah, that's crazy. That's what they're calling it?
Yeah,
the
remember?
Ebro Laura Rosenberg?
Yeah, you don't remember? That's what it's called.
I thought Peter was in that shit. But
No.
so makes me think about what Joe, Marissa, and Rory could have been with INTPL.
I'll name this podcast later.
You all will probably talk about this, but in the chance that you don't cover the topic on the show, curious how easy of a transition it has been for the three of you to switch over to Netflix from YouTube for podcasts like The New Rory Mall and The Breakfast Club. That was so sweet of you, Real Creative Media. You assume we listen to Rory Mall.
Especially now with their new debacle.
Yeah, nah. It's been easy because I haven't been doing it.
Yeah,
I haven't made the transition, so it's been
none of us have watched it.
very low effort.
I mean, I don't watch the full Breakfast Club interviews. I've never watched full Breakfast Club shows anyway. It was always just interviews, but
I did look at the Ebro Laura morning show though.
For real? Were you?
I know what he's talking about with like the set change. I mean, it's okay. Like AJ, you can just hit plays.
damn,
It's just a regular set.
it looks good.
But it's an upgrade from where
There
they
you
come
go,
from.
Bad Bunny.
Oh man, yo, when he sat there and they announced him and he was tears coming down, I wanted to jump through the screen, Rosenberg, and give him a big hug. I was like, yeah.
He was really good. Yeah, it felt really sincere. It was a lovely moment.
Yes.
Well, I think
he walked away with 3.
Do people
Yeah,
realize,
including album of the year? It's crazy.
do people realize that this album from Bad Bunny and where Bad Bunny is at in his career, the spotlight that's on him for what he's talking about, the accomplishment you just mentioned,
Absolutely.
first all Spanish album to win album of the year at a time.
I think it looks really good.
It's dope.
I think it looks good. Oh, shit.
You know, they're upgrading. They're trying to, you know,
It's simple.
There you go.
they're trying to get back in it. And this is the best way to get back in it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
And this is the
simple,
first
it's clean.
edition too. They're probably going. Well, maybe not. I think
put
they're
some
kind
shit
of
on
going
the
for
shelves,
the.
maybe, or it could be going for.
They could be going for the
minimalist.
all black.
Yeah, the minimalist look.
Yeah, it looked good though. They just got to talk good too. And
Yo, it's crazy. You can be on the radio for like
And not have,
20 years.
Yeah. It's crazy. But maybe their audio numbers
Nigga,
are fucking
when-
killing.
That's
it's crazy. Like fuck making the transition to Netflix.
Nigga, that shit
Them
is-
niggas didn't come from radio to YouTube.
Holy fuck, man. That is crazy. Like our last live show had 1,500 by the time it was over.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a whole 24 hours, nigga. That's crazy.
And what is this?
1 day over, 1 day old.
No, what is this clip? Is it a full episode or is it just like
It's a clip.
It's a clip.
Which is bad. That's
Pretty
worse.
long clip, actually.
Videos.
Thumbnails look better.
Yeah, man.
Header looks better.
Nah, it definitely looks good for sure.
It looks dope, man. I'm glad they're adjusting to the dark side.
It's not an option.
I'm so glad.
Is this just audio? Oh, this is when it was disgusting still.
Oh, they at home. Yeah, they didn't have that all
They had
black.
to switch that shit up before Joe Budden started talking shit. You know that was coming.
Yeah, you know he like to comfort niggas' curtains and shit.
Yeah.
So what kind of carpet is that?
But nah.
There it is, live. Oh,
But yeah, nah, this should definitely look good. I wonder if you think, like, how much does a set change the quality of a show? Like, do you feel like we started talking better when we had cooler chairs?
It definitely.
This is something
it
about the
changes-
feng shui of the room that kind of like, all right, let me podcast now.
You sit better. It's the same way like with clothes. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
you look good, you play good.
Feel a little better when you know.
yeah, I don't know, actually.
You know what I mean?
It depends.
Shit, might make it worse.
It could, because then like the lights could get too big, too bright.
Yeah, niggas get too comfortable.
Yeah. Shout out homeroom.
But nah, man. Jeffrey Epstein, Steve Bannon. Shit. Might as well watch it. Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, for real though. Click on it.
You said, what, you trying to what?
I wonder how many views it has. It really does look like a Vlad interview.
Yeah, set up perfectly.
Let me look at the...
It's funny. It said it was filmed in 2019, but it looks like a fucking...
Does look a little older than
VHS.
Yeah. Look like
I feel like
at least he left
once
timestamps.
your footage gets submitted to the police, though, it just gets that police haze that makes it look older.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
I can send them niggas 4K and it's gonna look like this.
Yeah, they're gonna turn it into evidence.
Because I'm on trial right now.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna look like evidence.
Yeah.
That's like an evidence look.
And he left timestamps, man.
Yeah.
That's actually funny.
Documentary. Yeah, this is 2019. Okay. This is before his federal arrest. He's like, oh yeah, I guess that was when he died. Did he die in 2019?
No,
I have no idea.
It was
when he
it was after
died.
COVID for
Because
sure.
they said his Fortnite account still be buying V-Bucks and shit.
Oh my God, look at all these fucking timestamps. Holy, here's a 27-second timestamp.
Yeah, that shit. It was just a quick thought.
This is wild. But 2 million views in 5 days.
That ain't bad.
Right.
You told me it ain't bad.
You sell your soul, you get some.
Acting like you ain't gonna
price.
do it, fuck nigga.
I wouldn't do that shit.
Fuck outta here,
I
nigga.
don't think you said you would.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
You be doing that middle ground shit. You be
Fuck. Acting like you wouldn't do that shit.
Who, him?
Yeah.
You do the middle ground, nigga.
I do it better.
That is your specialty.
Hey nigga, I'm sitting in the middle.
You middle ground, nigga.
It's natural.
Somebody
Would you drop the interview or not?
Somebody got-
yes or no?
I'm not dropping the interview, but I'm
Yep,
interviewing
it is.
victims.
Yes, I'm happy now.
I might is reacting to the interview. That's probably pointing.
That is dropping it.
A watch party?
Nah, not really.
A watch party?
That's not really dropping it. Because if it was dropping it,
But if
everything
we never saw it though, any drop is us seeing it.
It's
You know
about
what
you.
I'm
It's so what part of this are you watching? Are you watching and what are you doing it for?
Guess you could watch the whole interview, right?
It's almost
And
like
react to the whole thing.
like a cultural movement.
This shit long as fuck, nigga.
Yeah,
It's
it's
2
long,
hours,
motherfucker.
bro. Like what the fuck, bro? That shit
Yeah.
long as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I feel like the government let him do this, but they would, if he tried to break it down into fucking 400 clips, they'd be like, all right, nigga. We gave it to the public, but you can't bleed us dry like that.
You can only
Like,
wholesale this shit.
right, nigga. What the fuck?
None of them nicks and
That's what, I
dimes.
feel like that's the only reason why he has so many fucking timestamps. He's like, they're not gonna let me do my famous breakdown. Let me just timestamp him to death.
They also talked about so much shit.
Yeah, 2 hours, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, they're
and
talking
this is
about a
before
lot of
he's
shit.
this is before he turned himself in.
Mhm.
Or you're guilty already. So whatever. Where's this nigga Bruce Bannon? Where's he at?
Steve Bannon.
Yeah.
He's one of Trump's strategists.
Keep want to call this nigga Bruce Banner.
Yeah. That'd be cooler. But yeah, nah. And Steve Bannon has every incentive to try to make Jeffrey Epstein look better than he is. He was there too.
Yeah. Everybody was there, dog.
Right. Look, everybody that holds important positions right now.
What it seems like,
Except Obama.
What it shit. What it,
Wasn't he on the list? Wasn't he on the flight log?
Well, Obama likes chefs, not small people,
which is legal.
But Jeffrey
chefs.
Yeah, you know the rumor that his big buff black chef
He's from there?
was a fruit booty bud.
Really?
Yeah, there's like
There's
a
a
theory
rumor
that
he
he was
was
fucking his chef.
There's a rumor he was.
Oh, I have heard that.
Yeah.
I have heard
He
that.
was checking his chef's tire pressure.
I have heard that.
He was
Y'all are putting the craziest things. I've never heard this.
Yeah.
Checking the chef's tire pressure.
He was trying to see
what,
his
nigga?
PSI.
Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck, nigga?
Yeah.
36, huh?
Allegedly. But yeah, Obama wasn't in that motherfucking.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say unfortunate, but Jeffrey Epstein knew everybody. Is there a chance that maybe 25% of the people he knew were actually on the fuck shit, and the other, 75 was like just they just knew what he was doing, but he was just a cool guy.
Yeah, but it's almost like
being that close is enough.
It's almost like you heard about like a kickback to where like one nigga had herpes and they was all in there smoking together.
Yeah.
And of course, everybody
they all got herpes.
Everybody that leave that room is gonna be like, nah, I'm not the one that got it. It's not me.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna treat all them niggas like they have it because I have no idea.
Yeah.
And who's gonna be like, yeah, I was the one over there diddling the kids?
What are we gonna do? Like, what is America gonna do?
We can't be quiet because if we're quiet, then
Everybody in power is gonna. But what if they just yell about it for the next 4 years and then they just?
it's falling apart right now. They didn't think it would last this long. They didn't realize how many people cared this deeply about this Epstein shit. They're playing.
Well, no. Who is they? The Republicans, like Trump and them?
The government,
Everybody.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I think
everybody because it's both
that was just
sides.
stupidity,
The Democrats had this shit too. It's both sides.
Yeah, that was just stupidity though, because that was one of the things that Trump was fucking running off of.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
that's-
release it. So
but-
it's like
Yeah.
it's crazy that he thought that they would just forget that part.
But
I
this
mean,
is-
they'd have forgotten other things that he said too. To be fair,
So that's
he was hoping,
which
it was
is
one of
why
those.
he did that. Because first of all, even beyond Trump, most politicians promise shit that don't happen. That's a part of being a politician.
I mean, that's half the game.
That's half the game. So it's just
Sell
like
me the best sounding package, so I can do none of this.
in their mind, they thought they would be able to sweep it under the rug. It probably wouldn't have been easy, but they thought it could get under the rug.
Yeah.
And it turns out it
but
couldn't.
it just had too many. It has too many important people involved into it, to
but-
where nobody's gonna just be able to casually forget it.
But the only reason that happened is because people who literally can't physically do anything about what's going on was like, I'm gonna do what I can and make as much noise about this shit as possible.
And now
that's why, like, your voice matters, nigga.
And now imagine if Joe Rogan wasn't compromised right now. Like if he was just like 20,
honest.
If
he
it was
could
2015
honestly-
Joe Rogan,
nigga,
it would be bad for America.
It would be different. Why did like Joe Rogan attacked the COVID politics harder than he's doing this Epstein shit? Anytime a guest goes up there and brings up like, this happened, Joe just goes, yeah, man, that's crazy. And then like somebody else will say something, but there is no the smoke he had for like liberals trying to get transgender kids and all that shit. He could talk about that for hours.
Yeah.
But we have actual evidence of a fucking pedophile island. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's weird. Niggas gotta speak up, say something. That's the only way shit get done.
And violence.
Violence too, but that's usually a last resort.
It needs to start becoming more of a second resort.
You see, Tony, he an old turn the cheek ass nigga. he want revolution the nice way.
Y'all don't want revolution.
He want revolution the nice
and
way.
he dropping pedophile.
Come on, man.
Interviews.
Don't put that shit on me, nigga.
You
hold that to yourself.
Did you say yes?
I'm not going back and forth with you.
You said yes. So if you
think
said,
whatever you think.
If you said, well, you said yeah.
But
that's
you put
pretty
it the way
clear
you framed
message.
it was crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let us know in the comments.
Mr. Morale.
Yeah.
Somebody gotta have them.
Hell no, nigga. Trying to make this money too, nigga.
Nah, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't no revolutionaries.
You ain't no revolution.
You don't even watch the news.
You got gel in your hair. You're not a revolutionary. Malcolm X would be ashamed.
He had a perm.
Used to.
He had a perm.
He kicked the perm habit, didn't he?
He had a perm.
Shout out the Godfather of Harlem. I've been learning about Bumpy Johnson and how embedded he was with everything. This nigga's like,
Oh, yeah.
This nigga knew Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali.
I've been seeing these clips of Forrest Whitaker. Is Forrest Whitaker the one with the fucked up eye?
Yes, in a suit. Mm-hmm.
Well, he was playing Bumpy Johnson at one in some weird.
It's a TV
That's
show.
what you talking about.
The Godfather. It's an amazing show, nigga.
It is. Okay.
It's an amazing show.
Should look like a Lifetime show. Like it looked kind of ghetto. Like
budget.
The
Nah,
budget looked kind
that's-
of like.
That's only because of the way they chop it up in shorts. They be
Yeah,
bullshit.
I'm sure it looks bad.
Forrest,
still.
it's got that evidence glare on it.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, it's got that Lifetime. It's got that sci-fi.
Forrest Whitaker is.
But sci-fi is so interesting. I'll watch some bullshit sci-fi if the storyline is good. I'm locked in. I know this is kind of corny. These graphics ain't shit, but is this concept interesting? I'll deal
Enough.
with it. Enough. I'll deal with it.
Last
deal with
thing
some
on
bullshit.
sci-fi I watched, I think it was like 12 Monkeys.
What was
I think
that
that was-
about? They went to space.
Nah, 12 Monkeys is like a future. I don't even know how to
Yeah,
describe
'cause I
it.
used to watch some bullshit on that on FX when I had cable. Just
FX is used to be dope.
that-
though.
it
FX
used to
has
hit.
some shit.
Has
Used to
some
show.
shit, nigga.
I mean, I'm sure they
FX
still do.
has the movies.
yeah. Nah, they used to have it.
So the Super Bowl has ended. Oh wait, no. The Super Bowl is passed.
By the time y'all hear this.
Yeah, hopefully y'all made some money. Bad Bunny, I hope he kisses a boy on stage and fucks America up.
A boy or a dude?
A guy.
You got to be clear in these times. It's Epstein files, nigga.
I guess.
He
I
kisses.
hope he kisses a guy.
I hope he kisses multiple guys.
That's dressed like a boy.
That's how progressive I am.
That's your kink.
Yeah, really turn it up a notch.
Yeah, man.
I think it's gonna be. I mean, people seem to fucking. I don't care about Bad Bunny, but people seem to be really upset that he's doing the Super Bowl.
They so upset there's another one happening.
It's a
at
cultural
the same time.
icon.
Is it really?
Yeah, you don't know about the Kid Rock, the other Super Bowl show
yeah.
that they're gonna
turning
use to
point.
protest.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, man, but you know, it's the way of life right now. Everybody just trying to survive, get their licks in.
Honestly, I think I'm done with
You
this.
know what I'm saying? Cory Holcomb getting shot at by TMZ, drive-bys every day.
They're killing your king.
They're killing a good brother who I respect.
That yours?
AJ, who I respect, Tony. But it's gonna be okay for everybody. Hopefully, well, Jeffrey Epstein's made his choice.
It ain't gonna be okay for Cory for the next 6 months. He's gonna have a rough year.
Yeah.
Cory's got a rough year ahead of him.
Yeah.
Real rough.
I think he can out funny this though.
Nope.
He needs to actually have like comedy clips come out, nigga, like of him on stage.
Yeah.
Because I've never seen one.
He's
And that would
kinda
actually
more known
help.
for his bullshit.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But
Like,
the thing
he
is,
needs to do that so like at least we can be like,
Yeah.
oh, he's funny at least. You
And
know
at
what I
least
mean?
with him and his bullshit, he usually is funny. So it's like he's still
killing two
proving
birds
it
with
most of the
one
time.
stone,
It's just
yeah.
this last one was
Yeah, but he should drop like on stage comedy shit because if all we get to see is
That could
just him crashing out and handling this horribly, that is not good.
Yeah.
He gotta fight him. The way he fights back is not good enough. He's got to just fight back with his art. And honestly, that nigga Craig needs shit like that out too. Because I don't know.
I was gonna bring this up. Craig is a lot better than Cory, which is why I'm a little confused. Just type in Craig Facts real quick. Craig Facts responded to Joe Budden before
I saw that.
he made like a little short. Craig
His
is
name
like
is Craig Facts.
Craig Facts. KR.
When you say better,
AIG.
What you mean by better? Like he's funny?
He's better at working.
He's better at working this new ecosystem, which is called the internet. And I'm saying new because Cory Holcomb, he just found out about it. But yeah, it was that one right there.
One day ago, the roast. Where's the mute button? Because I think this is muted.
This shit all the way down? Oh,
Age in this way when you fight that way. Your co-host look bad, not the woman. I'm not talking about her.
Damn it, Joe Budden. You didn't beat on more women than Clarissa Shields. You the GOAT. Hey, Joe, we changing pump it up to uppercut. I came to hit a broad on Valentine's Day. My uppercut never failed me on Valentine's Day. It's always on time and it's never rebellious. You got too many emotional problems to be fucking with me, man. I'm a humble, sound thinking, everyday man. You a head case, Joe. You the type of nigga to hoop and foul with your mouth. I ain't no bitch, man. I'm just saying. I ain't no bitch, man. Shut your weird ass up, nigga. Go pop a Percocet and prank call Joe Rogan. Uppercut. I had the better numbers, man. Fuck Spotify. And Mark Jamal Lamont Hill, whatever your name is. Ain't you a Nuwapian nigga? Ain't your leader in jail for building illegal pyramids and touching on children, nigga? Oh, hold on, man. We waiting on the spaceship to free our leader, man. I'm gonna do Joe Buttons until then.
That was pretty funny.
So yeah, that
was a way better response to that. And he used CapCut.
Hell yeah.
It's crazy. I don't find him funny.
Did you enjoy that though?
Not really. No, I didn't. I don't find him funny, actually. I really don't. I think he has moments, but I've just coming to realize objectively it's just not for me.
You don't like
Who's better, him or Tony Hinchcliffe?
He's better than Tony Hinchcliffe because he's made me laugh. Tony Hinchcliffe has never made me laugh.
Okay.
I just like,
You don't like
I
gay
don't.
people.
The roasting shit is just like I feel like there's so many
Roasting's
L's.
hit or miss. Roasting's hit or
It's
miss.
like I hate that roasting shit, bro. Like,
And that's both of
and that's his specialty. That's his specialty.
who Tona
Oh fuck,
Craig.
Forgot to take this thing off the TV.
You talking about Tona Craig?
Craig.
Man. And Tony Hinchcliffe too, for real. That's like his whole brand. Like he's the roast comic. Nigga.
Yeah, and it's just not funny. Sorry, I forgot this thing closed and I didn't get to We're still looking at the fucking screen. Sorry.
Oh shit, you good? But yeah, I feel you. Roast comedy is definitely hit or miss.
Yeah, it is.
It's difficult.
All comedy's kind of hit or miss, but it's even more particular with that.
Like ending every word with head ass. It's like, all right, it's not funny, bro.
Nigga joning.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm not from the hood. I just don't remember niggas joning all day in school.
Oh, nah, yeah, y'all weren't having fun.
Guess I'm not from the hood.
What crowd was you hanging around though? Your homies wasn't funny?
Yeah.
But y'all ain't talk shit about each other?
Yeah, we did. But I just don't remember it being a highlight of my youth.
Word.
I don't remember that.
Those are some of the best laughs, dog.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, like, niggas. Yeah, nah.
Like niggas, like when niggas talk about, like, I don't know. When niggas bring it up, they be like, yo, we be outside on the porch for hours.
Yeah.
Just joning on each other. We're not doing that.
Nigga, we get to school and talk shit for breakfast just to warm up for the shit talking session we was gonna have when we saw each other again after third period. Like, that was, you knew that you was friends with a nigga if he was talking shit about you. That's love. In our crew. That's how we show love, nigga.
Crew. Obviously, it wasn't in mine. I don't remember. I just don't remember that shit.
Word.
Yeah. I remember it happening, but I don't remember it being the sole focus of every day I went to school. Got to get these jokes right, nigga. Like, I just don't remember that shit at all. I do not remember that
You
at
ain't
all.
have a childhood, nigga.
I guess.
Don't worry. Tony wasn't telling no. He was just around. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I do remember.
brought him into the
I do remember niggas that were doing that. Like, one of my good friends, his older brother, that nigga used to be roasting niggas every day. Like, I remember him doing it, but it wasn't everybody.
It wasn't everybody in the crew.
Yeah, it wasn't everybody.
Yeah, we hung out with assholes.
Yeah, that nigga E-Man, shout out to him. That nigga was fucking hilarious.
Was he Hispanic?
Nah, black dude.
I
And he
said,
could
we
rap,
might know that nigga.
And he could rap his ass off too. So
Yeah.
Rap his ass. That means he's bad.
Not necessarily. I mean,
There is a
it might mean
He
There
can
is a
rap his
genre.
ass off. A nigga that can say, you say
I know
nigga
what
rap
you
his
mean.
ass. That's
I know what you mean. That I do hate that too. Because there is a genre of a nigga say he can rap his ass off, and it's like, I bet you I don't like his music. I know exactly what you're talking about.
What's that nigga with that flat top? Dax?
Yeah, Dax.
It's a Dax type of
I
nigga.
feel it.
No, that's
But
crazy.
when you said it, I viewed it a little different because
Yeah.
of your past. Like, it's a little more respect on that.
Right.
And so if he says somebody can rap their
Like
ass
he
off,
owns,
nah.
he owns a studio still. Like he's not rapping anymore, but like he records niggas and shit. But now it's going back into the rap.
Well, he has no ass. Well,
lyrical miracle here.
Well, no, he has no ass anymore.
Yeah.
And that's all right.
Yeah.
No bully.
Oh man.
I get what you was going for. I thought of that joke too, but I was like, I can't make
You
that
did.
work.
Shut up.
Yeah.
You
Swear to
thinking that
God.
shit.
Let a dumbass use it.
Fuck out of here.
I don't have the bill.
We don't have no more?
No, it was just
No.
Oh, okay, bet.
we get less of them when we go live.
Because we just had them. Should delayed a little bit,
But this has been homeroom. Yes, this has been homeroom. You watched it live.
Shit together.
Yeah, let me
get a grip.
Bow. Yeah. Yes, you watched it live here in effect. We've been lovely to y'all. I think we've been pretty nice. We treated y'all with respect. So now it's time for y'all to treat us with respect. Like the video. Share and subscribe. Show some love.
Mm-hmm. Hype us up.
Isn't this what love is about? Huh? This is what love is about.
Hype is the whole thing.
Yeah.
So,
because it doesn't matter, but it's still cool. Fight.
So hashtag office hours. Make sure you leave it for next episode. I know we only got 2, but that's because we went live this week. So, show some love there. And yeah, man, fucking Lauren will be back. Well, he's not gonna be back permanently, but he said he's gonna try to drop in whenever he can.
Yeah.
So for all the people crying in the comment section, like, yo, where white man at? He's gonna be back, hopefully, eventually. But in the meantime, check out LOY the show too.
Please.
J Nobles.
Cory Holcomb.
AJ the Menace.
Oh,
woman beater?
We're out.
You hit that bell.
I keep forgetting that's my job. I got to get used to this. See you, niggas.
Damn.
I think it's going to do it, though. Watch.
Yeah,
because it
seems to be
delays
frozen.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Ha ha.